everybody. This is the Independent Joe after party. I am still sipping on those old dragon bones. Posting in chat that I've got the 12 samples, 12 different whiskeys, and it also has the link to the StreamYard if anyone wants to hop on, keep this pub style going. I'm just going to go ahead and say hi to everybody that came through. Whiskey Nose, first one in. Sugar Kitty, meow. A salty pretzel sent me. Story time, saying cheers. Prescription bourbon, coming in and saying hi to other people. Jack's here. Mike Stahl is here. You got Eric here. Whole lot of people popping in real fast. We got 13 people watching. I love that number. 12 is going to be the number for tonight because 12 samples, $5 for an entry. I'll be putting it directly into the randomizer. Just tag me and say that you're in if you put in an entry. 12 different samples. It's going to be great. And it's going to be like a conversation between me and you, talking about different things that I have. I'm going to go ahead and edit this. 12 samples, your choice. There we go. In for one. Sounds good. All right, I've got you. You are in. This, if you don't have a Dragon Bones, the old Dragon Bones, you have to. Hey, Brian. Hey, Slapshot. J-Max, yep, like it up on the way in. I like it, I like it. Mike Franklin's here. Ruben from Bourbon Beginnings. Scott, what's up? Scott's in the chat. I'm doing a great little giveaway, and I am running it myself. Got a little random.org action going on. Just tag me and say that, you know, how many you're in for. But first of all, I want to know, number one, what's everybody drinking tonight? And number two, how was your 4th of July so far? How's it been going? So, these are great things. I've got the StreamYard link in there talking about oof. All right, I'm logging in. I've got a little technical difficulty going on over here, but it's gonna be all right. J-Max pretty loud here. Got some Ezra books. Distiller's Collection pick. Sounds nice. We got somebody who wants to join. Let me get a little music action going on. That same Into Space that I had earlier, and we got an amazing person coming in 1, 2, and 3. There we go.
Cheers, everybody. I didn't get to open this on my channel and drink some with Shane, so I'm going to go ahead and drink it right now with you.
What you got going on?
This This is the Christmas for the Obtainium story time little bottle here. So didn't get to get some my daily dose of some chocolate stout.
Chocolate stout. Amazing.
What do you did you pour yourself another drink, or what are you doing? What do you got?
I am finishing that Old Dragon Bones.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm gonna open up that Nashville Barrel Company next. That's gonna be the next thing.
Okay.
I've
Whiskey
got Sugar
Rose is
Kitty
in
and
the
Pichu.
house.
Back in for one.
Oh my God. Scott Pigsley's got a crazy neighbor that's lighting up an artillery shells around his house. Craziness.
Dang. That certainly is loud. Okay. I was having a little bit of technical difficulties going on with the
I can hear the music.
Oh, okay. It's on? Good.
Yeah, it's on. Man, so chocolatey. If you like chocolate, this is very, very chocolatey. And my wife just heard that, and she's on her way to taste
it. She heard that, and she is like,
okay, fine, I'll taste it.
Oh, okay. 2 people popped in at the same time. Only got one little notification. All right, we're ready in 3, 2, and 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yay.
Hey,
Appreciate
cheers,
you,
guys.
brothers.
Cheers, Sierra.
Hey.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Did you try the Christmas, anybody else?
Negative.
No.
I got to get you guys a sample because this is so chocolatey, so nice. And this is kind of indicative of a lot of the picks that they get. It's really good. So I got to get you guys a sample.
And this Old Dragon Bones has such a nose on it that, like, even more than just drinking it, it's got... Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Maker's 46 cast strength right now. It's hitting the right spots.
It's not a bad bottle to stick with.
I was going to buy some of those shoes, Sugar Kitty, in 08. I heard those are pretty good running shoes.
What did she say?
I am definitely going to need some water from that Old Dragon Bones and put it far, far away from me tonight. Oh my goodness.
Man, you've got me intrigued on that one. I'm easily intrigued, though.
I was hesitant with the price, but I'll have to say, like, I'm very happy with what I got for what I paid. It is.
It being such a at 147, at 147, how's the drying on that? Is it?
It's not super drying. It's just a long finish.
Okay.
And it can get a little drying, but only after it's been finishing for like 10, 15 seconds, and then you start getting that drying.
Yeah,
but it's still mouth-watering at the first part. That it's not drying until after your mouth is already watered for a while.
Yeah, that sounds good. This music is so soothing, by the way. I know I told you earlier, but this music is so soothing.
Well, I don't want to do like something super like hyping up. I'm going to go ahead and put this far away from me. I have to.
Damn, Bourbon Baller flexing. Here's Bourbon Baller's his Porsche for the night for the 4th of July.
Oh, okay. I can join you on one of those.
What was it? 17 and
Old
Yeah.
Fits. Let's see. Old Fits. Let me see what year it is. It looks like either 11 or 17 year. I can't see that. And then CYPB.
Gotcha.
Heaven Hill 17. Somebody had posted earlier that they were actually having like so many crazy bottles. I think you commented on it, Darrell. The Heaven Hills 27 year and like
everything in
crazy bottles.
I can't even think of who that was. But yes, there was ridiculous bottles within his tasting.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yes, Brian. I almost always use a mini glass.
Well, it's Old Fitz 17 year. I guess he heard me. So Bourbon Baller's here hanging out. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you.
Cracked it.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I hope you don't like it.
Darrell's sitting on the edge of the seat.
And if you don't, I'm buying it.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, that was
nice.
a good pop. That was a good
So
pop.
that one.
Unlike that Dragon Bones, you would think a good pop would come out of Dragon Bones. But...
So mad I gave away those bottles.
Oh, he's so.
And I use normally with picks too. I don't really even ever buy two, which is
same
me anyway. But I wasn't expecting it to be how it is.
That's.
Does it taste finished?
Yeah, it
Shitless
did. I was
dogs
like,
in
oh,
the
it's got some sweetness, some red. I almost said medicine at first, but it's not bad medicine. It's
like a cherry cough syrup type thing, or
but like one of those high quality, like not
Yeah.
tasted bad cherry cough syrup. Like
more like a Luden's cough drop maybe, or something like that. That's just not medicine-y.
yeah, because it's got the coating. I will say I'm not as super in love with it. Like it is the best thing this year as you are, Darrell, but this is the most cherry I've gotten on anything.
It's very
It's
check
pretty-
forward.
Yeah, I mean I like cherry, but
I would say pour a little bit more, let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and revisit because it changes.
There's Bourbon Baller. He actually even put the picture that he
Actually,
sent me
Pour?
on his thing.
Did you get the rye too, Sierra, or no?
no, I didn't get the rye. I'm not a huge rye fan. There's more ryes I don't like than ryes I do like, which is why I was hesitant on the Old Dragon Bones, but it was my first hazmat, which is why I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it.
Got it.
Oh, wow.
Can you leave my bottles alone? Can you leave the
I'll pour
bottles?
a little bit more in here of the Houdini.
I'm going to have some hazmat too after this one. Some
What do you got?
Obtanium.
Canadian?
Some
Brain-
brain candy.
Nice.
That's the next one after I finish the
What's
story
the proof
time.
in the 50s?
156, I believe.
156. Yeah, that bottle came out right when I had purchased 2 light bottles.
156.4.
Yeah, I think mine's like 157 something, and it may drink like 130.
Yeah, I think so.
That may be pushing it, for 157.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you've had other drinks previous to this, it's easily 130, but easily around that 130 area, as far as what it feels like, not really what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark Emmenecker, tagging me, and I've got you in for both of them.
What do you have? Is the links
Yeah, they're
for
in the
that?
description. Cash App is the $WhiskeyRN, and then PayPal is at WhiskeyRN.
I'm gonna put some in the chat. I don't know if you would mind, just so that some of us can help push some of your stuff. As far as if you can make myself, maybe Whiskey
Yeah.
Nose a mod. Whiskey Nose is already in there, but he texted me right now and said he would like to help out with modding if you wouldn't mind making him a mod.
Can you put something in?
Marty. Where's he at?
I just did.
All right.
Oh,
I see it. I see it.
Yeah. But Whiskey Nose says he would like to help. He had texted me a little bit ago.
All right. I just added a couple of people.
Oh, cool. So, I'm going to actually put, real quick, if you don't mind, I'm going to put Adriana's fundraiser.
Yes. I don't even have that to put in places. Well, I'm not a mod in very many places, but for sure.
Next Sunday night, everybody tune in.
Yep. Next Sunday night, everybody tune
You
in.
don't have to be present to win.
I think I just repeated what prescription bourbon says. All right.
Put this up.
Let's see. In for what? 10.
Did I just read that right, or were you? Did you know? Okay.
Not Netflix. Dang it.
Nice.
Okay.
12 state junior samples. Don't do that, Shane. If you win, you better not do that. That's not right.
What happened?
Are there even 12 in that bottle? I don't know.
do not do that, Shane.
Shane, message me. I got more than 12. I can hook you up. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna put my email in there for you, Shane, because there's some stuff I want to try from you. I got plenty of stag.
I have one in a backup bottle, and that's all that I have.
Ah, crap. I left it. Dang it. Hold on. See if I can figure this out.
I'm making sure I've got all 10 of his in. 1, 2.
All right. Is your link in the description? For okay, there it is. Yeah.
Here we go. All 10 of them are in there. I'm gonna go ahead and.
So it's samples, right, Sierra? For your giveaway?
12 samples.
12 samples. Can I add something?
Yeah, you can add something.
Give me a minute.
Is it a Nashville bottle?
That it is not, but I got a few sealed bottles that I can get rid of because I need to make room for some stuff. Let me put you on my TV over here, and then I'll figure out what I got over here.
All right. Slapshot got some amazing bottles. Calumet 15, Bardstown Discovery 7, and a Virginian High West American Prairie finished in their Manhattan bottles. Lucky to find them all. That sounds like an amazing pickup. Whiskey Nose agreeing.
Marty, where you at? Hop on.
Yeah. I've heard good things. I need to go ahead and get that, Marty.
Alright, so I got you there. Alright, let me see.
Yep, if you look closely, change the picture to, what is that, 2 Coy Hill? Okay.
Me? Oh, no, I don't got two. Not me.
No, Bourbon Baller changed his picture again.
It's a small batch that everybody's going crazy over, paying freaking $800 for a 375.
800? Nah.
It's $50. Literally, they've been selling for almost $800. It's absolutely insane. Let's see.
All right. with what we got here. Storytime's laughing out loud about the whole asking not to put all 12 of them being stag.
I'm sure he was just kidding.
Prescription bourbon's in for 1. All right, we got 1 going on. Yep, gotta. If you lick the like, there is a 50-50 chance of it tasting like Stag Junior or this Houdini bottle.
Or Texas.
But you gotta check. You gotta taste it and find out. You just gotta see.
All right.
Storytime said his entries are for Jack.
I think, let's see. Oh, shoot. Sugar Kitty's faster than me. Damn. Well, there it is again. 2 ways to win. Enter and win 12 samples. I put sample. Damn it. Or a bottle of from Darrell Stewart. Freaking awesome. You got 2 ways. You got the PayPal and you also have the Cash App. So make sure you hit one of those links. Tag Sierra.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure she's monitoring it anyways. But tag her anyways, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, in case I miss you, and if I don't say out loud that I've got you, then be like, yo.
Assume the worst, right?
Assume the worst.
All right. Now let me see. Let me get in for a little bit of that.
Yeah, I've got prescription bourbons 1, and I've got the fact that all 10 of Schlong's
JAC, that Houdini bottle is a Mash and Journey National Bourbon Company pick, or National Barrel Company pick. So
I thought it was Mash and Journey.
Yeah, Mash and Journey.
Oh,
right.
Yes.
Pick from the Nashville Barrel Company, right? So
yes.
Is this a liter or 1? I don't even know what size this is.
Yeah, I've got 2 different donation links, Cash App and PayPal, depending on which one you want to do.
Yeah, it's in the. It's in the chat right now.
A liter? I think this is a liter. Can't be 1.75, right? Liter? Can we throw that in?
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Sure.
I don't think it's the 1.7. I think I remember having one of those, and that was really big. But it's definitely bigger than the 750.
That doesn't look like a 175 now.
That's a 750, and this thing is pretty big compared to it. So we can add that in there. I don't think I don't really have many sealed bottles. Like, I'm a sucker for opening up everything. But we'll see if I have something else that I can throw in there.
All right.
What am I going to pour next?
I'm sticking with the Maker's 46, but I'm going to put my Jack Daniel's Triple Mash on deck, though. So.
I tried it. I opened it yesterday, and I don't know. Maybe I got to revisit, but it threw me the wrong way. I like the bonded, I preferred the bonded over that.
Yeah, it's that what's it got, 20% American malt in it. I mean, that really comes through. So it's 60% rye, 60% Tennessee whiskey, 20% Tennessee whiskey and 20% American malt. So I'm really waiting on. They're supposed to be releasing a full-on American malt, single malt release coming out soon. I'm really waiting on that one. So
yeah, I heard about that. I've seen that, like that label from the TTB, which is interesting. Curious to how it's going to taste.
And for 2, Sierra?
Yeah, evidently they've been distilling it since 2013. So, they've been sitting on it for 7 or 8 years. That's 9 years, isn't it? So,
Joe, you said 2?
Yeah, just 2.
Okay. Jack, are you saying you're in for another one or just the one from earlier? Because I've got the one from earlier and I've got the 10 that Schlong put in for you.
Shane couldn't win to save his life when he was trying to get one of Big Vic's blend caps, but Who do you give those to? Is it? I don't know if you could, JAC, right? I'm sure he'll win those tonight. He'll win something.
Yeah, I'll put in the description afterwards who won. I'll put in there so they don't have to wait the whole time.
Shade's
Like
freaking
watch
awesome.
through the whole thing to find out.
You know, to make them watch, man. They get more views that way.
Yeah, okay. I want to make sure that the people who get it get.
What am I gonna pour?
Did you say 12 Kool-Aids?
Yeah, it was just the samples,
Yeah. Okay.
the 12 samples.
I was trying to see if that was you.
Yeah, the 12 Kool-Aids. Yeah, that's me.
Got you.
Decisions.
Jack's asking if it was just messing, and nope, it's your entries now. And Jack never answered. I know he said he's about to tune me out, but he never answered if it was the one from earlier or put in an additional one. And I can't see if it must just be the one. But hey, that's fine. Fading fast, y'all. I'll do my best to hang in with you. Work early in the morning. We'll do what
Cheers,
you
brother.
need to do,
Cheers,
man.
JMX. Appreciate you coming over. Got 23 awesome people in the house. Everybody hit that like button. Got 15 likes.
Do that. There you go.
24 people in the house. 15 likes. Let's even it out. Even it out. Once you hit the like button, other people see that there's something on, and then they're able to come and hang out too.
Maybe get some new people in. I love all of you guys. More people, the better. Make it a bigger party. So I let this Nashville Barrel Company sit for a little bit, and yeah, I think that Ludens is pretty. It's a pretty good tasting note for it, because it's got that little bit of the tingling feeling that you got for whenever you got one of those good cough drops. But it is super cherry, man. Like, it's good. It's super cherry. I got hit with more of it when I let it sit for a bit.
More of the cherry since you let it sit.
Yeah.
And Andrew Chance wants to know if he can put all 12 samples of his Johnny smoking gun. If he should win.
I don't have Johnny smoking gun, so that'd be very hard for you to do.
Sorry, Andrew. That's just one of those ones that not everybody. You have to have a flavor for it. I've heard. I've actually never tasted it. So.
Who's puppy?
My dog is trying to fight the fireworks.
Yeah. I've been pretty lucky. I guess it's pretty calm out here. There was a fire not too far from here earlier, so I'm assuming people are kind of nervous about lighting some fireworks. At least that's what I'm hoping. Not that I'm against fireworks or anything, because hey, it's 4th of July. What do you expect?
Yeah. What do you expect?
But
Sugar Kitty's starting to fade as well. Gonna need a catnap soon.
Put these back.
here's Sugar Kitty.
Catnaps are my favorite.
Thank you, Sugar Kitty, for hanging out. You said, Sierra, you said you tried the brain candy, or no?
No, I didn't get the brain candy. I have an Obtainium, but it is the Bourbon Junkies. King of the North.
Okay, got you. I haven't tried that one. I might have got a sample of it. I'm not sure. I think Michelle from Women of Whiskey might have sent me that, but I'd have to look.
I've got one Obtainium light whiskey. It's not a pick at all. It's just
Good night, Sugar Kitty.
found it on the shelf.
Nice, Sugar
So.
Kitty. Have you tried it? What do you think about it?
It's
Mr.
good.
Jiggs in the house.
I
What the
don't
heck,
like
Mr. Jiggs?
drinking it
Missed you
straight.
today.
But I mix it in with some other stuff. I mean, and it brings the proof up, and bring some sweetness with it. I like it. I just drinking it straight's not the best thing, but yeah.
Man, that old Dragon Bones, that is good straight.
Really, man. Stop saying that. It makes me want to jump on there right now. And that was a pretty loud bang. That was like right in the backyard. It seemed like.
I do have a Nassif American whiskey bottle here that I haven't opened. Family Reserve, 107 proof.
The Nassif is pretty good.
Massive.
How you call it, Nassif?
Nassif. It's a Nassif. Nassif. It depends on the twang.
Yeah, I hear you.
That old Dragon Bones is starting to hit, and my twang might start coming out. In case you guys don't know, I'm from Texas. I don't normally have an accent. It just doesn't normally come out, but sometimes.
As am I.
Is there a Texan accent?
What?
Yeah,
I don't have it. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Stop it.
it's pretty southern.
Come and hang out with us, Bourbon Beginnings. Ruben, what's up?
Yeah. I never took hold of the accent. All my family did them. We're in Texas, Sierra.
I'm from around Dallas.
So you're a Cowboys fan. If you're not, don't go like, don't. I mean, because I'm a Cowboys fan. Sometimes.
So how about this?
Sometimes I wear the hat and I make sure everybody gets a good look at what a real cowboy looks like.
He had that on deck. He had that ready.
It's so sad. I felt bad.
So I'm not
fan.
a huge football fan.
So are you a Houston? You're a Houston fan?
Eagles.
Eagles. Okay. Oh, you're from Philadelphia? No, just like a losing team with years and years of. I get it. I can see the allure with the Eagles. They.
When was the last time Dallas won a Super Bowl?
25, 26 years, but who's counting?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah. But that's okay. That's okay. Happy 4th, Mr. Jason. Prescription bourbon. Man, that guy. Love that guy. Have you seen his shirt?
I might need to give me one of those. I like that.
Email me your size and you'll have a prescription bourbon shirt. I always send the bill to prescription bourbon anyway, so.
Is that one of Adriana's?
Love you, Joe. Love you.
Can't see. Imagine. It's killing me.
Let's see. They won the Super Bowl pretty recently. The Eagles. Yeah, they did. Nah, I think it was 5 years ago, something like that.
20. When was my little one born? 2014? No, shit. What am I talking about? 2017.
Yeah, well, 6 years ago then. So.
Ruben, what you coming?
5 years ago. 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was a year. Yeah, 2017 season, 2018, I believe, was the actual year.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was there the day. I think we were playing the Giants, I believe, the day Dak broke his ankle. I was right there. I could see he was holding up his leg and his foot was dangling. I felt bad because I was on the field the next day and I reenacted that. And had somebody take a picture of it. Actually, I might have a picture.
Oh, that's awful.
Okay, I won't show it because I don't want it to be awful.
I He's a good dude. Like I despise Dallas. My dad's a Dallas fan, man. He's from, well, we're all from Texas, but he's died from Dallas. The only reason I'm an Eagles fan, I was a Broncos as a kid, but I followed.
Did you say abused?
What's that?
I was just kidding.
Eagles are in the same conference as Dallas, right?
They are. That's why
That's why you cheer for the Eagles. Your dad likes Dallas.
Yeah, he's diehard, man. So we always
family rivalry right there.
Whenever they're playing, he always finds a way to give me a call. Like, hey. And when they win, I can't hear the end of it.
How many bowls do you chicken have?
What's that?
I don't know. Ruben's asking you how many bowls do you chickens have?
I think he's
Super Bowl. Super Bowl.
Talking about Super Bowls.
We have one. That's all we need. It's more than 0.
Yeah.
We got an NFL championship if you want to count that.
Yeah, Nick Foles is in the chat sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him in here tonight, but yeah, he's in here sometimes.
I freaked out one of my live, not today, but the one before that. 88 Matt.
We know what you meant, Bourbon Beginnings.
Matt from ADHD Whiskey came in to my chat, and I was freaking out a little bit.
Yeah, get some royalty in here.
Yeah, I was, and then my internet went kaput, and I was like, no, we were actually interacting. It was so great. Oh. Like, we were having a conversation. It was...
Which stream did you do with your mom's here? Was that your birthday stream?
No, I did 2 videos with my mom.
Oh, 2 videos. They weren't streams, okay.
Yeah,
I watched.
I did a Knob
I
Creek
saw one
fight.
of them. It was pretty good. I liked it.
Was it the Stillhouse or Knob Creek?
I think it was the Knob Creek. That's what it was. Yeah, because she was tasting.
Because the Stillhouse was pretty bad.
Okay, now the Knob Creek is the one I saw.
Still Austin or Still House?
No, Stillhouse.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of that.
Pretty bad. It comes in a metal motor oil looking can.
I've seen that.
And what my mom said about it was that at least the bottle could last the apocalypse.
Is that a moonshine or is that an actual whiskey?
One of them was saying that it was a whiskey. They were both whiskeys, but one of them had color to it and the other was clear. Okay. So I don't know.
I think they
one
do
of them
make
was
moonshine, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was a spiced cherry liquor.
Okay. And that one was clear?
That one was clear. It was a corn whiskey base, and it was like, Now, Bourbon Baller, we might have to fight. Did you have regular Still Austin, or did you have the cast strength?
Yeah, the cast strength is blended by Nancy. I've been wanting to try that one.
I've got some of that too. What I've also got is someone wanting to come into the stream.
Oh, nice. Who we got? Slapshot in the house.
Slapshot with a fresh haircut.
Nice.
How
you guys doing?
On it recently?
Pretty good, man.
Good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I had a lucky day because since it was the July 4th, they dropped some stuff, but they didn't send out the email that they dropped stuff. So I just happened to go into 2 different stores because I was going to the stores next door anyway.
What'd you get?
I got you nothing.
Damn it.
Actually, I got nothing. You probably don't. Well, the High West you don't have because it's a Virginia pick, but.
He got you a picture of Calumet 15, and he got you some pictures.
Yeah,
I got a few High West picks.
Yeah, that one we popped open earlier. I didn't pop open the Discovery 7 or the Calumet 15 yet.
Hey,
well, if you're gonna pop it with either one, I'll pop it with you, Slapshot.
No, I'm gonna wait on those till my wife up. She went to bed.
Oh, got you.
There's a High West pick floating around here here in Louisville that I think is a PX Sherry finish. So I've been thinking about picking that one up.
Be a good one to pick up.
What time is your you're cutting off on the
giveaway?
11:30 is the giveaway. Is going to be over at 11:30. Gives it a good hour and a half to put in entries.
Okay. 11:30 Central.
Yes.
Okay, so they have 50 more
12:30
minutes.
Eastern, 9:30 Pacific.
50 more minutes for the giveaway. I'll drop the link again for all the
Yeah.
$5 an entry.
Yeah, 11:30 Eastern's in the past.
yeah.
Just 10 minutes.
It's still the 4th though. For 20 more minutes, it's still the 4th of July. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's the links, everybody. Enter to win. 2 ways to win. Tag Sierra. And let's see, same thing as last year, Joe.
I've got
have
them
no idea.
on random.org and win at 11:30 or 50 minutes. I'm gonna share screen and do the random.org randomizer. And it'll be the top 2 people on there. Won't have to worry about picking. Random's random, as Adriana likes to say.
Jeez.
So and it'll be completely transparent, as you can see on the randomizer. Who's
You hear that?
Somebody's
First,
blasting out there.
It's crazy.
It's actually, I mean, it's not like just like distracting. We can hear it, but it's not distracting, so it's not bad.
Is it coming
loud
from
over
me?
there. If it's picking up on the camera, because it's like my window's way over there.
Yeah, I mean, I can hear it here. So
We can hear it,
let me
but
know
we're
if it's
just
coming from
concerned
me.
for your safety, Darrell. Are you in there? What's next, Darrell?
Yo.
I'm gonna see what do you got next, Darrell? I'm gonna see if I can match you.
Yeah, Darrell, you're the wheel, man.
How about you choose? You choose.
You gonna try to match me?
Nah. Stuff that we don't have. Like I can pick a bottle.
I'll do something easy because we both have it. Either are you looking at rye or bourbon? Because one of the Parker's Heritage.
We could do whatever you want.
Heavy char rye.
Okay.
Or not heavy, or heavy char bourbon.
Heavy char bourbon. Okay.
I'll do that.
So I don't have a Parker's Heritage. So
Sierra.
what would
Everybody has a Parker's Heritage. Slapshot sent me this one.
I'm out.
Yeah, Slapshot will never
shamed
see
me
that.
too, Sierra. So
Slapshot will never see that bottle, that's for sure.
This is another one I was upset about not grabbing a few more at the time.
Yeah.
I gave 2 away. Well, not gave them away. Basically did. Gave them to friends at cost and only managed to keep one for myself. This was probably one of for 2020. I think this was, or right? Is it 20? Yeah, it was 2020. Who's in my top 5? Probably top 3 of 2020.
Okay. Yeah, it's really good.
I'm gonna do a
This
Jack
is
Daniel's
not
barrel
2021.
Like 5 releases, I think.
I thought this was 2021. No,
Was it? Wait. No, is it?
because the weeded was 2022.
No, Weeded wasn't this year, was it? Was it?
I believe so.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah. Okay, so 2021. I didn't think the rye was 2020.
Yeah, I think the rye was 2020.
Okay. But
Shalom
yeah.
saying in for more.
Oh,
Let's see how many more.
these are
Okay.
for Jack.
Okay.
You seen my score on that single barrel, right, Joe? At that restaurant.
Single barrel at the restaurant.
Yeah. The bottle that you sent me.
Oh yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. At that price point, it was like $15 or whatever it was a pour. I was like, just give me the whole bottle, please.
I knew that was gonna be your favorite. when I was tasting it, I was like, man, these taste so familiar. I was like, oh my God. I was like, man, I was like, they can't be all the same.
What did I send you? The wheat? Which one did I send you? I sent you Parker's too.
You sent me 3 Parkers.
Oh, were they?
You sent me 3 Parkers, and I'm like, man, these taste so similar, but I don't want to say, because I don't want to look dumb. So I'm like, I was like, there's no way these are the same. I was like, there's no way Darrell would do that to me. There's no. I'm all looking for my memes to come up, like pick up, and I can't even drop my memes. You have ruined my childhood.
Yeah, there's some good pours though. Yeah, this single barrel was good, man.
Oh man, this
Sean's
is so
being
good.
the real MVP with dropping in some more entries, making it more likely for Jack to get something good. Ruben saying it sounds like a war zone.
Sounds like a war zone outside. Well, if you're living in Rhode Island, I'll tell you what, there's some gangsters out there. The Rhode Island State Police.
IDF everywhere.
What did you see? What did you think of that? Well, I mean, because you're not really from there, but I mean, what was it with Jim Carrey and Me, Myself, and Irene?
Oh, was that Boston? Wait, was it Boston?
No, that was Rhode Island. He was in Rhode Island.
Was it Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Oh, it was Boston. There was
He
something
was
else.
part of the Rhode Island State Police, and
Oh, jeez.
his kids were like rocket scientists because of
That was with the
small
personality,
person,
right?
the little person. That
He had multiple personalities.
yeah,
Yeah, I haven't seen that
Hey,
in a
Brian.
very long time.
that
What
was
you
so
got?
funny.
What you got poured right now?
Evan Williams bottom bond.
Ooh.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I just had some Evan Williams in my last class.
Hey, so how long is it till hockey season starts back up, Brian? About 3 weeks?
My season?
No, the pro season.
Oh, pro? No. The first week of October they'll start doing the preseason stuff.
Yeah,
So
So a few
September.
our fireworks are trying to go.
I
My dog's going
was
crazy.
kind of halfway joking though, because I know they just have such a long season. It seems like so.
Yeah.
I saw something that was like, I can't wait until football season starts because then it lets me count down until hockey season. And I thought about you.
Yeah. I posted that on my Instagram the other day.
Oh, okay. I saw it on Facebook somewhere.
Dogs started going crazy. They're going. The fireworks are just hit off right now.
Mhm.
My
It's
son
funny.
went out there to hang out with them. now.
Right. Switched up the taste of this. Everything that I've had influenced this heavy char, so it doesn't taste like what I remember. Which
Better
Is
is,
that
or
a good
worse?
thing or a bad thing? Because right now I'm like, this is the best thing I've had all night, as far as I'm concerned.
it's throwing me. It's not bad, but it's not as good as I know it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's yeah.
it
It's
changed a
pretty,
bit.
Yeah, changed a lot of it.
Nah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. That's interesting though.
Yeah, so far, what I've had, and I there was a couple of others, but and then these 4, and then a few others that I don't remember where I put them, but this is the last one. And actually, it's for me for these, it's blending pretty well, and it's actually the way it is. It's like a candied sweetness that's coming through. And it's blending well with these, and I haven't cleansed my palate, which means I haven't been drinking water. Jesus!
At all?
Water?
I'm like two bottles in. Yeah, I got another one on the side. Oh yeah.
Water break. I want to see all
I'm
y'all's
thinking about the army. They're like, when you go out,
non-alcohol.
Which that's a good reminder for everybody. Drink responsibly. Not like me.
yo,
Oh yeah, and I also had some of the 4th of July bottle to celebrate the 4th of July.
And
This
that
is
one
the
was
full-
a hefty.
This is last
beginning
year's
pour.
bottle though.
Does not have laser codes. So this was 2017 for the 11 year.
Oh, the 11-year, yeah. Oh man, I love that bottle. That's the tribute bottle to Parker. You know what? I'm gonna drink that next.
Is yours? What barrel number do you have when you pull it out?
Barrel 813. The last three.
474. Those the first three.
5005 813.
Is that John J. Bowman, David?
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
it
like
is.
some John
Yeah.
J. Bowman.
Single barrel.
Still got a hefty amount of both of those Parkers. My heavy char is really low. I traded 10 ounces of my heavy char wheat for the heavy
I
char.
cheat a little because whenever I pour, that's about as much as I pour just to get a good taste of a drink to be able to move from drink to drink.
Gotcha.
You know.
Mhm.
So I don't pour like a big. I'm not a Russo. I don't know who Russo is, but I'm not a
Maybe
Russo pourer.
Yeah, no Russo pours.
No, never a Russo pourer. I like to enjoy different ones and get the flavor of different ones. So
Yeah,
cheat,
I do
I cheat on my
little
pours.
wee glens.
Yeah, the mini Glens. Yeah, those.
I got one tonight. Actually, I got mine is A. Smith Bowman.
Yeah, I use these little Glens too. So
Your camera is so good.
Yeah, I see now. I'm using a Microsoft Surface, which is I think it's 4K, but it's not nearly as good as Joe's.
well, 4K on here. I mean, it only uses 1080p of it. So
So yeah, it's
at
I guess-
most.
Like I don't have a lot of lighting too, so it's
What do
like
you got? What do you got? The Sony or what, Joe?
The Sony A7S3. I have the A7 III, but I ordered the R5 from Canon and it never came in, and so I canceled that and ordered the A7S III because they were supposed to be comparable. Kind of, because the R5 actually has 8K capability, where this one doesn't. But this one was getting better reviews at 4K, and I knew I was going to do like lives and stuff with it. So I was like, well, I better not. I mean, I'm never going to use the 5K or 8K. I'm sorry. So I might as well just go with a 4K setup, and I'm happy with it. It's a little expensive. I think the R5 was a little bit more expensive, so I kind of saved a little bit of money, not too much, but a little bit.
I've got a $30 webcam. And
Yeah,
a
I probably should have
$40
went
ring
with
light.
webcam. I should have went with the webcam. No, my setup is it's a little different. It's a little different.
Yeah, I just use a cheap webcam for live streams here.
Thanks for
Oh, my
making me
webcam-
sound
My
bougie,
videos I
everybody.
shoot. I've got a Canon. I'm not crazy happy with it, but it does its job. So
Hell yeah. It's good, man. You look beautiful in that. I mean, that greenish, purplish mauve shirt that you have on, those colors just pop through.
it pops, doesn't it? Yeah. I'll tell you this wall color here. I painted this because I was working from home for a year and I was just on a dining room table, and finally decided to move into our spare bedroom as my office, and I painted this wall as my accent wall.
Yeah.
My wife hates this color. She hates it.
I can tell you
it
that's
was color I picked, so I like
well,
it.
you and my wife must be kinship in some way because that's her favorite color.
Okay.
It's a nice color. It's not my favorite. My favorite's purple, but that is a nice color.
Yeah. Well, okay. To be fair, her favorite color is Kermit green. She calls it Kermit green, but like a lot of the stuff that she's bought in recently is just that color right there. She's made me buy some computer stand thing that she's now using for, that's not even used for a keyboard, but she's using it for the keyboard so that she feels like she's using it, I guess. But it's that color, and some other stuff is that color right there.
Mark Emenecker uses a laptop camera for his video stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Mark Emenecker, let's see what it looks like on screen.
Yeah.
Jump on,
I
bro.
forgot. Let's get a little revisit.
Just on
Let's get a revisit of what that looks like.
Mine's just a Samsung tablet.
I use my laptop sometimes if I'm downstairs or something. I'll use my laptop camera sometimes. So.
I just want to thank you all for making me feel bougie.
You are bougie. And
I'm
there's
not
nothing wrong
bougie.
with that.
I am not bougie. Did you try Decades?
Never had one.
What, Concho? I see.
Did you guys happen to see Matt's review on Rare Hair?
Yes.
What'd you think
Not
of that?
yet.
Have you tried it? I've tried it. It's pretty good. It's actually pretty good.
I almost bought a bottle before I seen his review. Then when I seen it made me kind of want to buy it more. But I'm like, shit. For $500, because it's $5.89 here, which is close to retail.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Well, I got it for $5. I got it for $5. So without taxes. So I'm pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, mine's $5.89. We don't have taxes here, but I'd much rather buy another Pirate Bottle or a Redbreast 27 at that price point.
Yeah.
Granted,
But you know what those bottles are not?
What's that?
But do you know what those bottles are not?
What's that? Bourbon?
A Rare Hair.
Is it
I
that
mean-
big though?
I mean,
Like
I get,
price out of, like, take price out of it. Is
Yeah.
it that good?
I think it's good. I mean, in my opinion, I haven't did a review on it, and I saw him do a review, and I was like, okay, well, I'll probably hold off on mine. And then I think somebody else did a review on it recently.
Yeah,
And,
I almost got that, man. That and the Seagrass Gold label. I'm still like,
Yeah, I'm still looking at that one.
you want it or not? Like they hide it. They had it under the counter from me. I'm like, yeah.
You know what you
Brian,
should
you and
do?
Mark are in the same
What
boat
you
here.
should do is get the gold label, Seagrass.
Yep.
Send me a sample, and I'll send you a sample of the Rare Hair, and we'll see whether or not we want to go in that direction to the other one.
I can do that. They were asking me yesterday when I went to pick up a couple things.
Yeah, because I can still find that gold label for MSRP here.
Yeah, same here. It's what, $4.99 or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Which is still
Is
crazy.
it like, could it be that much better than, the 16 or the regular one to warrant that?
Bourbon Bites did a review on that, and he was like, "Man, if I had the money,
For the gold?
yeah."
Mm.
So that's what was making me kind of intrigued on it. I mean, he did that video a while ago, but I see it so, how you see something and you're like, well, it's still there. It's still there. Yeah. I can wait. So, and that's the thing is when I see a bottle and I see that it's still there, like I want a backup. I know you don't, I don't know if you like it or don't like it, or I know you like better Rise, but like Black and Willet for me is I want to get a second bottle before they go out. But I keep seeing the same two bottles there, and I keep telling myself, okay, I got time to get me that bottle. And so I keep waiting, and then I always do that where all of a sudden I'll be like, dang it, I missed it. But
Hey,
I'm
Mash
always
Bill,
pushing
I'm
it back.
tracking.
Oh, snap. Mash Bill in for 5.
Yeah, that Blackened's not bad. I picked up the newer release, that Rye in Madeira, and yeah, it wasn't that great.
The Blackened?
Yeah, the blackened rye finished in Madeira. It's just a proof, I think, that kind of like ruined it. It's like really low proof. When I say low, it's probably like 90-ish or so, but yeah.
I'm actually gonna have some of that black and willet. I'm trying to hold on to it because it keeps going down.
Oh, is the bottom like super clear? I thought the whole thing was dark.
Nah, it's half and half, like little pieces.
Yeah, you can tell I haven't drank enough. Literally, my
What is that? That thing's full. Are you sure you even like that? You should send it to me.
I open like if you see half of the stuff up here, it's the same level. I open it, taste it, then it kind of just sits there, and I don't know. I don't have enough time to get through everything.
This is just so crazy. I don't know. I'm not saying you got to taste it, but it is so good, man. How do you not go back to it? I can't stop going back to it. That's
Of
why
course,
I
I
gotta get
haven't had
another
any in a long time, as you can tell. I'll pour some.
Long, I think you're drunk. I think you might be drunk.
Yeah, because you spelled 4-4. 4-4. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, me and Darrell, it's not wrong if you don't do it, but just to make sure that that stuff whatever doesn't sit at the top, just give it a little. My wife's not gonna like it. I know she isn't. Yeah, she should, because it is really good, but she's gonna taste it right now. She actually liked the chocolatiness of Storytime. Make sure you get those Storytime picks because man, it's really good.
So I've got a question.
This is so strawberry forward, and I've never gotten strawberry on a whiskey before.
Okay.
And this Black and Willet is so strawberry for me.
Hold on, you guys.
What's that?
So Schlang went in.
Chocolate covered strawberries, my wife says. Sorry about that, Sierra.
Shane went in for some more. 10 more and said, fuck mash bill.
He's just showing the love. Just showing the love.
It's just love. It's all love.
Yeah, it's all. I'm like, Schlong, are you drunk? I feel like he's drunk.
Shane is the man. Darrell, freaking DMC, Slapshot. Cheers to you all, man.
Cheers, Joe. And Darrell, Sierra, Brian.
I can't
Cheers,
cheers
everybody.
with an empty blend. Give me just a second.
Is it raining?
You don't get the strawberries on that, Darrell?
On the nose?
Not the nose.
So I haven't sipped it yet. I'm just nosing.
There you go, Sierra.
Smells really good.
I get a little bit of the strawberries on those, but I've had a couple, but more on the tongue do I get. Just a nice
good stuff.
Strawberry.
Yes, yeah, my wife really enjoyed the CYBP.
I'm so glad. Glad she did.
Like, she's like, I get cinnamon, and I'm like, I gotta taste it again because I didn't get any cinnamon. And then after a little bit, I did, but she always gets stuff I don't get.
I'll have to get back to it on another day that I've got a clearer palate.
Yeah, women have better noses, Brian.
Oh, my wife.
27 minutes, people.
Whenever I buy anything new, I always let her sniff it and taste it before I do, because then I know what to look for, because she picks all that stuff out.
I mean, my wife can't even eat hardly any cheeses because they're just the nose on them is too much.
What are you thinking, Darrell? What are you thinking?
I don't know if it's strawberry or not. I do get like super fruity note. It reminds me of.
It's definitely fruity. I'll say that.
It reminds me of fruit by the foot, like the strawberry fruit by the foot. Not
and who
like
doesn't like that?
Strawberry fruit.
Hey, is that the Willet Blackened? I missed out on your own.
Yes, Willet Blackened.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't even work for Willet Black. I don't even work for Blackened or Willet. But man, I don't know, something about this flavor profile. It's just so different for me.
Yeah. And you get strawberries on Willet Ride, the 4-year Willet Ride, Joe.
No, this for me, I like Willet, rye, but this one right here, for something, I don't know, I guess maybe the blackened mixed with it, it just changes it into a way. I like it better than the Willet. I even like it better than Willet Wolves.
Yeah,
Have you tried the Willet Wolves, Darrell?
Willet Wolves?
Yeah.
It's that's not the name of it. It's something wolves.
This one.
Oh no, I've seen those. I thought they were like small bottles from when everybody.
No, this is
750s.
No, this is 750.
Yeah.
Now this one ain't the cash strength. This is the batch one, which is at I think 102 proof, 103 proof, and now the cash strength came out, and it's at 100 and something cash strength. I forgot which cash strength it is.
Yeah, I don't own it.
Yeah, like Mark needs help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You win enough on
Cheers,
your own, Mark.
Cheers, Mark.
Got a whole Glen carry of empties. That's nice though. But yeah, fruit by the foot. Like I was infamous for like peeling the paper off and just eating it like that, and it just reminds me of that. I actually want to pour a little more.
Did you say you're gonna pour a little more?
Yeah.
I knew it. It's good, man.
It's that note, man. It's a childhood note.
Yeah.
I was at BJ's today. I almost bought some fruit by the foot. I saw the box. I was like, oh man, I need to get a box.
Dude, that's.
I had some Airheads recently, and I was like, ooh.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about me again?
My childhood candies, watermelons, the Airheads, Mellators.
Yeah, now laters. Yeah.
I was
Pop
a chocolate kid. I like chocolates.
Me too.
Maybe me and DMC probably go back this far, but do you guys remember the cinnamon toothpicks?
Yeah,
I remember the spearmint toothpicks, the mint toothpicks.
I used to
Like
walk
real
when I was like
toothpicks?
I was in second grade. I used to walk to 7-Eleven with my allowance to get those.
Yeah, you just be chewing on them and stuff.
Yeah.
It was
A lot older than I look.
I've had the mint toothpicks. Like, not.
I
the
wasn't
cinnamon.
trying to age discriminate on DMC. I'm just saying I'm probably older than DMC.
No, you're not.
Probably not. Probably not. I just wanted to say it for, because I wasn't sure and I didn't want to assume.
You know what assuming does?
It makes you want to drink more.
What are you drinking, Sierra? That's not the Houdini still, is it?
No, I went ahead and poured some more Four Roses single barrel because we were doing a cheers and I had an empty Glen, so I just reached back and grabbed the first thing I had real quick.
The regular single barrel, right?
Yeah.
That's a good bottle. I like those. Can't say I had that one because they're single barrels, but single barrels are nice.
I don't know what the recipe on it is, because is this the one that people are like, oh, all
They only do one recipe, from what I've heard, with single barrel. Actually, I know, I just can't remember which one it is. When we were doing our pick for it, she mentioned that the single barrel is always just like an OE something.
Yeah, but Four Roses is the one that does all those different like OBSV and things.
Yeah, it's 10 different picks or barrels. And if any of you ever did that tasting, I think it's nuts because you literally taste through all 10 barrels.
I'm going to have some ADHD Nulu because Murica.
Is there Nulu no, what is that? What is that
This is the
Nulu?
116 proof. All it says is ADHD Nulu. This is from Vic. So I haven't tasted it, so I might as well try it out.
Are those the
couple of
size
Nulus
samples
are
that
also-
Vic
ADHD
sends?
pick. What's that?
Are those the size samples that Vic sends?
Yeah, Vic sends, yeah.
Dang.
I had some of the Master Journey Nulu earlier. That's a good pick. Yeah, port finished. If any of you haven't had it, I think it's still available, which is pretty crazy. That bottle is ridiculous.
Which one?
The Nulu Master Journey, the port finish.
Oh,
okay. It's really, really good. Granted, it's like $90, but in my opinion, it's worth every dollar.
I don't know if it's overpriced, but Sealbacks right now has this bottle there. I don't know if it's the same one, the Justin's House of Bourbon, but man, is this stuff good. Theirs was 1 to 16, so it might be the same one.
That's the honey, right?
Yeah, that's the one we're going to trade anyway. So
I didn't get that. I need to. I purchased 3 of those. I purchased one of the Master Journeys. Then I was like, holy crap, this is like one of the best things I've had from them, which at the time was the best pick I had. So I immediately went back on and purchased 2 more of those.
That was close.
Can you tell by tasting it if it's a rye or
Durrell Whiskey had, so it makes me feel good.
What was that?
So I know I got at least one bottle that you don't have.
What's that?
It's a Peerless Double Oak 1, distillery only. Peerless Rye Double Oak 1.
So if I have that bottle, what are you doing?
You don't have it.
Are you 100% sure?
Well, you didn't have it last month. Maybe you acquired it since then, but
Now I have a few different single barrel distillery releases from them. What do I got over there? I'll show you a couple.
2021 single barrel collection, hand selected by master distiller Caleb. I never can read his name. Whatever Caleb's name is. But yeah, wow. Peerless Double Oak 1. Peerless Rye Double Oak 1. So yeah.
Peerless Rye Double Oak. What is this one?
Is that a media sample?
No, it's only a 200 milliliter, but it was not a media sample. It was distillery only. So.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was nice. Distillery only rye. They call it the Winter Wassail.
Yeah, they've got some crazy names. They name all their bottles, their distillery, their barrel picks, and they got some great names.
Yeah, this one's a double oak 3. So a single barrel double oak distillery only. Barrel proof. Actually, I think they're all barrel proof, but 114.4, which is higher than most of their regular double oak stuff.
That's a bourbon, right?
That's a bourbon, yeah, the double oak.
Yeah, the bourbon I have is a, let me see its name.
And that tour, that's probably one of the best tours out there.
This is called a Maple Mimosa. Not a barrel pick here. So.
Oh, they didn't have that. That's a regular bourbon, yeah, because the double oak's like the brown.
Yeah, it's not a double oak or anything, but it's a single barrel, distillery release. So.
Yeah, their experience that they do in Kentucky for Peerless is freaking fantastic. It's super intimate. Like, you get to try everything. He took a drilled into the barrel. Literally, we tasted straight from the barrel from there. Then went into a room and tried all their distillery releases.
Oh yeah, and then the I forget the guy's name. He comes in and every time I think he comes in and meets everybody and all that. Not Caleb. Caleb, yeah. If he's there, Caleb might. But
yeah, it was Caleb for us, which I think is like the nephew or like the younger.
Yeah. But the older guy came in when I was there, and it's like came in, introduced himself, talked to everybody. It was very intimate. I agree. Very nice.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite experience when I was out there. Like, and then we did a bunch. We did Wood Forester. We did Michter's. That was just like hands-on. I forgot the woman's name. It was a little short, a short woman. I want to say Mandy, but it's not Mandy. But literally took us through the whole thing. It was fantastic.
And they're using all the Kelvin Cooperage barrels and all that too. And they've got a great display on the Kelvin Cooperage stuff, and very very nice.
What are you sipping on there, Slapshot? You still sipping on something?
The Evan Williams Bottled and Bond still.
Oh, nice.
So I've got a trip to a lot of places: Ohio, Buffalo, New York, Kentucky, and Tennessee coming up. And when I go to Kentucky, we're doing Maker's Mark tour because, for one, we want to.
That's probably the. If you're only gonna do one tour, that's the one you want to do. I mean, that's a great tour.
We want to do our own bottle and hand dip it together. My boyfriend and I. When we were in Andalusia, we both filled a bottle straight from the barrel. Like, it had a little nozzle on it, and so we were filling it right from the barrel.
Where is Andalusia? I know I got a 48.
Andalusia is near.
What
San
state?
You can look for my barrel when you're there.
At Makers.
Oh,
Yeah, I got.
When's it gonna be ripe there, Brian?
Oh, I just got this like about 3 months ago, so I got a little while.
So at least 6 years, at least.
Yeah, it's got a little while.
wow. So is that just you buying the barrel, and when it's done, it's yours?
No.
He will get a chance to buy some bottles from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the whole barrel, but yeah, I'll get to. It's the little thing on their little gimmicky little thing they do.
And then by the time you get, by the time it's ripened, by the time it's aged long enough, you may not even have the same number and everything.
Yeah.
6 years is a long time to be in the same place.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but they send out an email, tell you where it's like the process. Like after you did it, they're like, okay, you're it's going into whatever rick house or whatever.
Oh, and when they rotate their barrels, do you get an update?
Yep.
Oh, that's
You get
cool.
little thing and whatnot. So I figured I'd do it. It's free.
Hey, especially if it's free. I was already interested in it, but if it's free, I'm extra interested.
Yeah, you just gotta go to the website and then they ask you like a couple questions. So like if you read the website and then do it, you'll be fine.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can read well. It's kind of necessary for my job.
Yeah.
It's been a few years since I went into a Knob Creek or a Jim Beam tour, but they were letting you, when I last time I toured there, they were letting you dip Knob Creek barrels and then put your thumbprint in the wax. So, so it had your thumbprint on it and all that, which is cool. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Maker's Mark, I think back in 1999.
Oh, it's totally different. In fact, just this year, they just revamped
It was
the whole
23
thing.
years
and I
ago.
haven't been since they redone it. It's brand new this year. So.
But that's the last time I went to Kentucky.
Is that when Prince used to drive his little red Corvette?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a joke in my head that I thought it would work, but guess
1999 was the year the Bourbon Trail actually started. I mean, that was the first year of the Bourbon. When it started, 1999.
I've got a Texas whiskey trail. Come and taste it.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen Tennessee Whiskey Trail, so there's a lot of whiskey trails out there.
Yeah.
1999
and
is
probably
You are
bourbon. I
correct.
shouldn't
You're
just say
correct.
whiskey, but bourbon trails too. But it's not just Kentucky, I realize. But yeah.
But unlike the stream I had earlier where a literal child showed up, I am of drinking age.
My babies show up all the time.
no.
No, this was a 16-year-old who showed up in chat.
No, I know.
It says, hey, what would you recommend for somebody who's underage?
And
I was like, what the heck?
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Go drink some Kool-Aid, kid, before you get spanked.
Nothing.
Whatever
I
you
was
can
like,
steal from your parents' cabinet like the rest of us did.
But you don't say that on the internet while you're underage. You say yes after you're no longer underage. After the statute of limitations. Yeah, because I did that 23 samples for my 23rd birthday back in May.
23. I don't remember when I was 23.
I don't.
It was a long time.
I don't remember. I don't want to remember when I was 23.
That was a long time.
I was a wild child.
I remember 21 and 25. 21, 25, 30, 35. Remember those, but can't remember 23.
Taylor Swift, I remember when she was 22.
She's still 22.
She probably has a song about it, Joe.
I'm sure she's written a song about a lot of things.
Yeah.
The Deathless Dogs have a song about being 32.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
She got a house out there.
Where is Deathless Dan? I saw him in the chat
He
earlier.
popped in here a little while ago. I don't know where he's at. Yeah.
I know you're still here, Deathless Dan. I can feel your presence. And I
Busy
am not
unpacking
your father.
stuff.
Probably, yeah, Brian.
What's next on the list, Joe?
Some
Whew.
water.
Well, let's see. I know you have this. Just since we were talking about Justin's House of Bourbon, maybe some Justin's House of Bourbon.
Huh.
No,
I have never bought one of those. I've seen them. Where are they actually
People
from?
have this, actually.
damn it! Damn it!
Where
I didn't
are those
stump them.
bottles from, Joe? Because I've seen those, but I've just passed on them. So.
Oh no, this is the Railbird release where you can only get it from Justin's House of Bourbon.
Well, yeah.
It's
I
a
realize
rye?
that, but what distillery is it from? Do you know?
No, this is a bourbon, straight bourbon whiskey.
Oh, it's
It's
green.
actually a 13-year, 118 proof. It's the Railbird edition.
So I just tried from Jason C. Imagine Drum. It was a 14-year Justin's House of Bourbon at 118 proof. I
Yeah,
think.
it's 18. Yeah,
That's not 14 years.
118.9.
I'll solo you. Do you want to put it on camera?
What's the year? Is it? It's not 14 years, is it?
It's a 13 or 14 year. I forgot which one.
He sent me a picture. Let me take a peek real quick, see if that's the same bottle. So I literally had that today.
Brian, what you pouring?
Oh no, he sent
The bottle that was gifted to me on Deathless Dogs, Stark's Starlight pick.
Starlight Hubris. Cool.
So if you got, can you see that? I'm gonna turn my phone. That's the one that he sent me. Oh,
Oh, okay.
in that little white box that says 14 years, it's just not picking up.
Same thing. Then I think they're both 14.
What you got, prescription
That
bourbon?
was actually pretty good.
13
I'm
or
drinking
14.
the John Bowman still. So.
Cool.
There you
Cool.
go.
Yeah, I got to get me another bottle of those. I've been out for a little while.
You still awake? What time is
I've
it?
got some Milliman Green. This is a Texas distillery only. It's tan label with gold and light brown on top of it, so it's kind of hard to read.
It's 12:20 in the morning. Yeah, soup.
What soup?
Ramen. They can hear you. Girl, you're
Sipping Log Creek. Mark Amenecker going into ADHD's bag.
Cup of noodles.
I have some Log Creek. Thanks to Vic.
silly kids.
So we've got coming up on 5 minutes left in the giveaway.
5 minutes, everybody. 5 minutes left.
How many
Got
kids
minutes
do you have,
left.
Darrell?
Just drop the link.
6.
6? I got
He's trying to
4.
catch up to Slong.
I got 4 and then a stepdaughter, so 5. All girls.
My 2 oldest are my stepkids, stepchildren than I have 4 with my wife. But yeah, they're all here, so 6 of them are mine.
Yeah, I have 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Yep, 2 and 2. And they're all awesome.
Yeah. Yes,
In their own little ways.
So Ruben's adding in a bottle. Coming on to add a bottle to the giveaway. I was left in the dark. I will add Elijah Craig C921 or
okay.
A121, Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond, McKenna 10, or Pikesville.
Nice, brother. Appreciate that.
You pick which one.
Awesome.
No,
I'll say
giveaway.
the McKenna 10. That's
Oh.
good.
I think he's letting the winner pick.
Ooh, that's...
You pick which.
I'll have
If
to
they're
get
on
that.
stream, but yeah, if not, then maybe Sierra picks. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Or
yeah,
if
that
they can
person
do
can
it
pick which
email,
one.
maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Bourbon
It's a
Beginnings,
bourbon.
let us know. Does the winner pick or does...
We'll see. But that's very, very nice, Ruben.
So
Yeah,
do
that's
you-
nice. That's nice of you, Bert.
So
Ruben.
do you see McKenna's down there, Sierra, very much?
No,
No.
no, I don't. I
You see more.
the-
You see more Weller, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You too.
I was able to get 2 of my Weller buy $40 of stuff and you get a bottle of allocated.
Oh.
You get to buy a bottle of allocated. And then
Fireworks went off like crazy over here.
Get out of here.
Ruben saying great idea, let the winner pick. So now there's quite a few options. We've got 12 samples in one of the giveaways. The second one is going to be a liter of Weller Special Reserve, and the third one is going to be a choice of these different bottles from
Be in
Ruben.
bed.
And the links are in the chat, so make sure you get entered to win.
It can be on PayPal or Cash App, either way.
The links are in the chat. Some dude named Independent Joe just dropped 2 of those bad boys. So
You put too many
got
vowels
PayPal
in there.
and Cash. And it's also in the drop down box.
We got someone else wanting to join in.
Let's go. Let's go.
Alrighty.
Am I calling
That's
out?
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What's
Stanley.
up, Nashville?
What's up?
Let's go.
Oh, I think
Oh,
we forgot,
and you got your
Turn it
YouTube
off,
up.
rookie. Let's get that
Rookie.
off, rookie.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it ain't. I don't.
Oh my God.
There you go. Oh,
All right. You're good now.
What are you sipping on there, Stan?
Actually, it's a cold brew from
Aw.
Starbucks, but I made it
No, you're
Irish.
talking about Mashville.
I poured in about 3 ounces of Black Barrel Jameson. So I'm having an Irish cold brew.
Black Barrel foolproof or just the regular Black Barrel?
Why don't you get on, Sean?
Just a regular one. I bought it at Costco for like $25.
I like that stuff's great. I love it.
It's good.
Did you just show Starbucks then?
Yeah, I said I put Jameson Black Barrel like 3 ounces in.
I got you.
But let's see. What do I want? Oh,
I was
I'm gonna
about
go.
to call you an alcoholic till I realized that I didn't have any water since the beginning.
You do
So-
need to go grab some water. Why don't you step? I don't know how far of a step it is for you.
It's pretty
Wait, Tom.
far.
It's not
Well,
very
because I'm in
far.
the West Wing right now, so I don't want to. It'll take me a bit to get to the East Wing.
And it's next to all the shirts that he makes underneath the counter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That part of the wing.
Quality, awesome shirts though. By the way,
Oh, so let's have a. I'm just gonna have a pour of my favorite, the Bull Run Pinot.
Alrighty.
Spoken
It's
by a
gonna be
true
last
Californian.
call for any entries.
Last call for entries, folks. Got 1 minute left. 1 minute left. And guess
call.
what? I think Shane's going to win.
I think Jack's gonna win.
No, you guys are number one. You're all wrong. Mark Emmenecker entered, therefore Mark Emmenecker.
Oh, did he end?
Win.
I didn't know he entered. If I would have known he entered, I probably wouldn't have won.
Yeah, if Mark Emmenecker put in $5 for one, he's gonna win. He's gonna win something. He's on a roll. He's on a roll lately. He's been doing really, really good in the giveaways.
Water.
All right, you guys ready?
Oh, and Sierra, by the way, the thing with me and Shane is a love, hate relationship. So,
love, hate.
Yeah, I love to hate him. He loves to hate me. So freaking. No.
Good story, bro.
Yeah. Shut up, Joe. Damn you, Joe. Damn you, Joe. You still need to send me your address so I can send you those samples so we can go one-on-one.
Oh, something's wrong with this. That's a weird wheel.
She's using random.org.
Yeah, that's what I said at the beginning, that I was using random.org. Or do you want a wheel?
Oh, no, it's fine. It's just... I've never seen that before.
I was waiting for him to make one of his comments, a comment. I was waiting for Joe to go, well, all the big channels use wheels.
Well, I'm a little channel.
I know, I'm just playing.
Okay.
She said earlier, random is random, guys.
Yeah, random is random.
Wow.
You gotta do it 3 times. 3 times.
Oh, okay.
She didn't know
Stanley,
that.
you won 2 things, man.
She's got to rotate it 3 times for it to be legal.
Yeah, it is 3 times. It is a minimum of 3 times, yes.
And the second time is all story time.
And the third. Story time.
I see why you wanted 3 times. I see.
Look at that. Look, I was next. I was number 2. I was Pooh.
Well, you're a winner, Joe.
Okay, so
what was that for, Sierra? Because we got 2 more stuff to give away. Which one is that?
It'll be the 1, 2, and 3 because Jack said he already was.
So Jack, Joe, and Mashville.
Correct.
Is that what it was?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, my dog's.
Well, I'm surprised I can read that shit, and I don't have my glasses on.
You have your whiskey glasses on.
Yeah.
So
yeah, whiskey helps.
So what was I don't know what the thing was.
So what was the first thing was Sierra's 12 sample thing.
Yeah, my 12 samples and then the 1 liter Weller Special Reserve. Hold on, my dog's going crazy.
From Drill.
So who won the Weller?
Joe.
Joe did.
Not this guy.
Wait, are you not taking it? You giving it away?
I'm gonna put it back in if that's what I won. Not that I don't want to win your bottle. It's just I have it, and I would like for somebody who doesn't have it be able to win it.
Okay, I'll make here, Joe. You take the since I was third, which would be the Bourbon Beginnings giveaway. You take the Bourbon Beginnings giveaway. Darrell, send that Special Reserve to Slapshot.
Oh, all right.
What is
he
it?
He does like that Special Reserve.
I have like 4 bottles already, so it's like either way.
Dude, Stanley, you're giving me all your winnings, buddy.
Hey,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so yeah, Darrell, you can just send the Weller Reserve to Slapshot, and then Joe, pick a bottle from Bourbon Beginnings.
Gotcha. Slapshot. I'm putting my email in.
Yeah.
I'm putting my
all
email.
Right, Joe. So which one?
Okay.
Which one are you wanting?
Depends. Which one of those do you not have, DMC?
I think I have all of those, Joe. So I don't need one of those.
Which one of those do you not have? Freaking Slapshot.
What's that?
Which one of those do you not have?
The
Gotta
Elijah
hide
Craig C921.
And that's one I picked for Slapshot.
You got.
You're
gonna make me-
going to end up getting you're going to get
You
a
guys are
good
kill-
collection one way or another.
Awesome.
No, Slapshot got to go get some stuff he was looking at these last couple of days, and then plus we've been sending him stuff because we know it's just, hey, Slapshot. Like I said, I've got plenty of a special reserve.
You
I've
guys-
got to already catalog over 300 bottles before I have to move out in a few weeks. So I was going to give it away to whoever anyway, but just supporting channels and stuff. So
Yeah, we're supporting each other, man. We're supporting each other. That's what this community is all about.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because the truth is that within the last couple of weeks, I've had a lot of stuff go on with me, and I haven't told anybody. Mike Stahl's pretty much the only person that knows, but I've been having regular panic attacks and stuff over the last few days. But the reason that I've been able to focus is because I know that in a couple of hours somebody's going on, and I can go watch them and just relax and not have to worry about anything for those 2 or 3 hours. So yeah, the community helps me a lot, so I'm all about trying to do as much as I can for the community and people in it too. So
Bourbon Beginnings, Slapshot.
Hey,
D1
Joe.
Bottle
Hey,
C921.
Joe, do you have Darrell and Bourbon Beginnings numbers?
No, we have
Like-
email.
I have a way to contact them.
Because I can text my address to you.
Yeah,
Or we can put
you
it in
wanna-
private chat.
well, I have your phone number, Slapshot. I'll just text you Ruben's number if that's okay with Ruben, and you can get a hold of him.
And I put my email for you, Slapshot, so you can just shoot me a quick
What?
email.
I didn't see it.
It's
I
in the
didn't see it
chat.
in the private chat.
Oh, it's not in. It's in the regular chat. I probably could put it in private chat to be.
Oh, I didn't see it in the regular chat either.
Yeah, I didn't
yeah, I
see
didn't see
it
it
either.
either.
I didn't
There it is.
It probably
No.
won't allow you to do it in the regular chat. It'll probably only let you do it in the private chat.
Oh, does it block it?
Probably.
Let's see,
So I'll put
Yeah, congrats,
Ruben's-
Jack and
Ruben's
Brian.
number.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys. I truly appreciate it.
Yeah, we love you,
actually,
man.
that is not right. Hold on. It's like I'm typing on like one of the accessory like keyboards for the Surface, so it's like nothing this man, so it throws me off in terms of typing.
Are those surfaces really worth the money though? I just want
It's pretty good, man. I'll tell you this though: the battery life when I'm on StreamYard is trash. Other than that, it's great. Like it will last forever. But when I'm on StreamYard, it's like it's crazy. I gotta have it hooked up to the actual wall charger to stay on, or it's dead in like an hour. It goes from 100 to 0 in like an hour.
I don't
So
know.
you're saying that's probably not good to do. It's probably not to do it for portable lives.
No, unless you're hooked up, like you got the charger and connected to the wall. If you're
Okay.
doing that, then it's great because the camera's fantastic. Everything else is good. It's almost like a laptop, but battery life, if you're just trying to stream separately from having it hooked up, just doesn't work out that well.
Yeah, because I'm looking for something mobile so I can go out to the desert or something like that with my cousins and stuff, and then still be able to go live and do stuff from different locations. And carrying around a gaming laptop that weighs like 7 pounds is not
Not a great idea.
not-
It's a
not all
workout.
that great. Yeah, it is, but I have like these mini Shure mics and some other stuff that I've already got done. I just need to find that one thing that's tablet size that'll do it. That'll do it.
I'm typing it up to put it in chat right now.
Yeah, I end up looking at my other one. I thought I typed it wrong the first time, which I didn't. They're both right. Yes, baby.
Oh, okay. I'm sitting there going, wait a second. It's the same thing, Drew.
Yeah. Yeah, it is the same. Yeah, it's time to go to sleep. It was time to go to sleep a long time ago. It's like eating ramen at 12:30 in the morning. Jeez. But yeah, Slapshot, if you can see that, shoot
Yeah,
me
I just sent it. It'll be coming from B.A. Nicholson.
Okay.
Because if you don't know, Slapshot's not his real name. I mean, it'd be a cool ass real
He looks
name.
like
though.
Slapshot, man.
I mean, I could legally change it, I guess, right?
Hey, Slapshot, I put Ruben's
right there.
Bourbon Beginnings number in the private chat, so
Okay.
so you can give him your address. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Bourbon Beginnings, for your donation.
Yes.
Love
thanks
you,
for
man.
the
You're
donation.
awesome.
Absolutely.
Hey, when you go to Texas, man, again, prayers going out to your nephew or that accident. Not a good thing, but appreciate you, bro, and prayers going out to him. And it's great that he has family like you to support him.
Ruben's one of my closer friends, whatever, and he just like, I didn't realize that he put that, Stanley, what are you panicking about being too tall? Because we've met up a few times and I'm a little bit bigger than he is. So. Freaking love Ruben. I have to call him now. I didn't know there was something going on.
Is Ruben out in California or?
Yeah, he's a little bit farther away from me than what Joe is, but it's because Joe's like 45 minutes. Ruben's about an hour and 15 if I drove straight there, because he lives in an area called.
You're in California, Stanley?
Okay. Hey, you know what, Joe? You know I'm in California. Like I said, I'm still waiting for that address so I can get those samples to you, so we can go one-on-one on your channel. I know you're drawing back a little bit.
You have no chance against me. My nemesis is DMC and Darrell. Those are my nemesis right now. Those are the two toughest competitors that I've ever faced.
You've never lost, Joe. Never.
No, I lost against Darrell. Definitely lost against Darrell. 2 points. 2 points.
Was it 2?
And you have to win by 2.
So
what happens if you don't win by 2?
You don't win.
It's a tie.
You don't win.
Imagine that.
Participation point takes over. It's a tie.
You give out participation trophies for your whiskey channel. Yes. Yes.
I'm a inclusive. I'm inclusive in my channel there, Mashville. All inclusive.
Freaking love you, man.
And I think DMC, I mean, he was like, we were both 8-8 or something like that, 9-9, and it was like, that was a tough match. That was tough. DMC says no.
I'm just
when he
really
says no, he means
that nobody's
yes.
commented on Stanley's shaved face tonight. So.
Look, enough people called me ball sack yesterday. I don't need anybody else doing it today. All right?
Ball sack.
Well, I wouldn't because
used to it now. So
hey, I wouldn't because I ate so much shit when I shaved mine. I would never do that.
Add me to that list, ball sack.
Okay, but hey, if you ever get a chance, go on Joe's Facebook and check out Joe without a beard when he was in the American military, when he was in the Marines. That's a sexy son of a.
I was hot.
That's a sexy son of a bitch right there.
To shave the beard? Is that what's happening?
I'm a Sasquatch right now.
Hey, you know what? Nobody's
I was a
mentioned.
good-looking dude.
Nobody's mentioned that Mark Emnecker did not win.
You want to see me in high school?
Oh, that's right.
Put
Yeah.
5 entries for it.
Oh, by the
Sorry
way,
about
Joe.
your luck, Mark.
Yeah, by the way, Joe. Actually, I believe that I'm even older than DMC, and I know you're not.
No, you're not, Stanley. No.
He says nope.
I'm
say,
2
'cause
years older than you, Stanley.
Oh, okay. Because I said I'll be 53 in a couple weeks.
I'm already 55.
Yeah, I don't think Joe's even 50 yet.
Look at this sexy beast in high school.
Holy, holy
Look at that.
crap.
Look at that sexy beast.
Got that mean mugging going on.
Damn.
First to show on Sierra's channel.
You got a mullet, Joe? You got a mullet right there?
Is that a mullet? Yeah, it's kind of a mullet. It's kind of a mullet.
That's why you look mad.
That's Tom Cruise right there.
Look at this. Look at this. This is when he turned into an asshole.
The Hispanic Maverick.
You're saying he wasn't one in the
Are
first?
you talking
year?
about yourself in third person, Joe?
Yeah, like fourth person. 4D.
You're breaking the wall.
Are you wait? Did you? What shirt did you put the prescription bourbon sticker over top of?
It
I
was
just
it
noticed
was
it.
over the mash bill.
Oh, okay.
I love you, man. I love you, Slapshot. Love you, Darrell, Sarah, freaking DMC. Cheers to you all in chat. I'm out of here because I think I've had one too many. So I appreciate everybody. You saw some photos that I probably shouldn't have showed, but first scene here on WhiskeyRN. Freaking awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah,
love
don't-
you,
You
Joe.
all.
We
I'll
love
see you guys all in the next one.
All right.
Cheers.
Hey.
See you next one.
And thanks, Joe, for passing that along to me, buddy. I love it. Thank you, bud.
Love you, brother. Later.
Don't worry, Joe. Freaking, I'll text DMC and I'll text DC and make sure that he goes back and watches this to snapshot those. So,
That's
Already
only if I keep it up.
so Sierra, I know you're in Texas. You're in Texas, right?
Yeah,
Where at in Texas? Yeah, I mean the area
around Dallas.
around Dallas. Okay. Well, no, because after the first of the year, I'm trying to plan something to go see a few people in Texas, and it's going to be like I have to Alex. I don't know if anybody knows who Alex Hefner is, but he's another YouTuber that does reaction videos. I'm going to go see him and go do something with him hopefully at the beginning of the year. But then I want to go see HBR and some other people out there. So I'm just trying to plan like a 5 or 6 day Texas trip where I get to Austin, to Dallas, and to a few other places over about a week total. So
Hot Warrior Rolls is not in.
well, he's in Midland, but
West Texas.
I
Yeah,
know.
like he is not in Dallas or Austin.
Right. No, he's in. I know he's in Midland, but that'd be like something where he does come to Dallas because he does come to Dallas a lot because his brother lives there, and he's already told me that all I got to do is make a phone call, and then he's on his way. And then I know Austin to Dallas is a little bit of a trek, but like I said, I got friends in Austin and stuff too with the Whiskey Crusaders and stuff like that I kind of want to meet up with also. So.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
Texas.
fine.
I mean, Texas is so huge, but California is pretty damn big too.
I drove from San Antonio straight through to San Diego, and it was 21 hours. And the first the first almost 10 hours was driving from San Antonio to El Paso before I crossed the border.
Yeah,
That's
Texas is crazy. Absolutely. I mean, you can go through 15 states over here on the East Coast. I mean, in no time, So, yeah.
Where are you at? Prescription bourbon?
I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. So
Oh, all right. I heard.
I'm not totally East Coast. I know you're up in what, Connecticut,
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Are you from? You're not from Rhode Island, are you, Darrell?
From Texas?
Oh, you're from Texas.
Um,
But like I left when I was really young, but I'm still from there.
So are you still in the military, Darrell?
No, I got out in 2017.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was in for about almost 7 years.
Because I knew that you were in the military, and I was like, I'm trying to think if you were still in or not in. Because I know like Jerry Black, he just retired. There's like a bunch of people that have been retiring lately, and I'm like going, is Darrell still in the military?
I would have been if I didn't have young children. That was I wouldn't even say downfall. It's just made it tough.
Inciting factor.
Yeah, literally the deciding factor, because you just miss too much, man. You get deployed here, you do training here, and you're gone for 10 months, 11 months. Like, you just miss too much.
Yeah.
So if we were older, then I definitely would have still been in, because I love what I did while I was in. But just missing too much was not the thing for me.
So, but yeah, like
Good night, Mark.
that's what the one thing I love about Darrell and so that is that him, DMC, everybody. I mean, they're always contributing and taking care, sending out samples to people that doesn't even bat an eyes. Darrell, somebody says something on a live to Darrell, and he's like, "Oh, okay, just send me your information." And it's like,
I got 2 months.
okay,
I got
cool. It's like cool, man. But
like that for a while though, man. Like, because I can't drink it all. You know what I mean? Literally, I might as well share it. So I started that a while ago, man.
You can't drink it all if you keep buying more. That's
oh yeah, don't shit.
True statement.
Yeah, what's really bad is I polished off finally like my Hancocks and a couple other bottles over the last like month, and then realized that for the 4 or 5 bottles I polished off, I've either purchased or somebody sent me like 9 bottles. So now I'm even more bottles than I had when I stopped buying stuff.
That's the problem. Yes.
And I literally have like 100 and something samples I still have to go through that people.
Oh god,
dude! I got stuff from the Fancies. I got stuff from Mag Texas, Mag 57 Texas. I got stuff from Virginia Bourbon Dogs. All of a sudden I go to my mailbox and there's a freaking sample of 6 samples in a box going, "Hey, try these." I'm like, dude, I haven't even tried the last ones you sent me.
I'm in the same boat. I've got lots of samples. I've drank some, but not many. But I think I'm going to start doing some live streams. I think I'm going to just drink samples on my live streams. So
yeah, that's like a lot of people started doing that now. I finally found. I was trying to look for a box. I don't know if anybody knows who Don Nishida is.
Oh, absolutely. I met him.
Oh, that's right. He was in Kentucky not too long ago.
I met him a couple months ago. Great guy.
Yeah, so I was just telling him. He said, "Have you ever tried any Hawaiian like spirits?" I'm like, "Well, do they have whiskey?" He's like, "Yeah, Alawai is a whiskey company out there." And he sent me a bunch of samples, and I couldn't find them. And I went when I was trying to go through and start organizing stuff. I found them, and I'm like, "Oh, there's 6 freaking samples." And there's like rum. He has like a whiskey that Al Young did with freaking for the Alawai and stuff like that. And I'm like, "Oh crap! I'm gonna start drinking these samples now." So,
yeah, that Hawaiian rum company, that's pretty legit stuff there.
Yeah.
I forget what
Kaloa?
Kaloa, yeah, rum. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I haven't
So
tried
I
it
have a
yet.
question for you guys.
What was that, Sierra?
I got a question for you guys. As far as the sample bottles, when you drink all of it, do you just do you throw the bottle away or do you rinse it and use it again? What's y'all's?
I'll answer real quick. I throw them all away because I send so much stuff out that I never want it to be tainted. I know some people do wash them out and boil them and all that, but I just, as soon as I have it, throw it out and pour a new one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see that. I have tried to rinse some out or whatever, but I haven't emptied very many. Like I said earlier, I've got more than I've drank. So I think I'm going to quit trying to reuse them. Just throw them out. And I just bought several cases of 1 and 2 ounce bottles, and that's the way to go. Just forget about them. And honestly, the labels are the worst part. I mean, if the labels come off easy, I think sometimes the labels don't want to come off at all. That's too much work.
Yeah, so the same here with me. For a while there, what I was doing was as soon as I emptied, I rinsed it out, put it in a box, and then once I got a box of say like 20 or 30 of them, I put them in a pot and boil them. and all sorts of stuff. And there's a lot of people don't realize like sometimes how much work goes into cleaning bottles and stuff that have been used.
Mm-hmm.
And then the caps, the thing is with the caps is that they have the plastic insert in them, and if they've been closed with rum or with any kind of spirit for any length of time, they tend to want to soak in the smell or a little bit of it in there, so it can taint your whiskey. So I have to go out and order, if I decide to boil a bunch, I have to order caps. Mm-hmm. And the caps end up being almost more as expensive as buying brand new bottles sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, I have cases of 2 ounce and 1 ounce sample bottles. So yeah, as I go through my samples and stuff, I'll toss them. The only ones I don't toss are the ones from Ruben from Bourbon Beginnings, because he uses these really cool. I can get these caps for like not less than 5 cents a piece when I buy them in bulk. So he sends these ones. Yeah, the metal ones. Yeah. So I can get those, and these are really easy to clean because they're super wide mouth. So I usually save these ones. Plus, his when he first sent out samples, his wife used to do these stickers, these glitter stickers of different colors, so you knew what they were, and they had Bourbon Beginnings on them. So I still have those original bottles that I cleaned out, and I have them on a shelf. But like the fancies, they send stuff with like little whiskey fancy stickers on them. So I won't get rid of those. I'll save one of those bottles because it has it on there. Some of my Instagram friends like MagTX57, he sends ones with his stickers on them and stuff. So I'll send a bottle here and there. But most of mine, it's just tossing, or I'll rinse them out. And what I'll do is, this is kind of weird, but I'll take my empty bottles and my empty sample bottles, and I'll give it to like a homeless person that's out by a grocery store that's got where he can reclaim glass and stuff. He'll take it with a bunch of aluminum cans and get some money so he can go get something to eat, or so he can go get something. So I don't necessarily throw them away, but I do make sure they go somewhere else where they're going to be recycled or whatever like that, so that somebody else can profit, or whatever you want to call it, to be able to get something to eat, get something to drink, or whatever.
So I haven't started emptying enough to do anything yet with them, but I was just trying to see like what the best thing or way to do whatever. But yeah, so it sounds like just tossing them is the best.
Oh, by the way, you're new, so therefore be prepared to all of a sudden just start getting, as soon as you get the address gets to specific people.
Oh, jeez.
they will start sending like crazy amounts of samples, because they're like trying to. I'm not gonna say any names, but some people like to send out literally 6 to 8 samples a week randomly to people, because they're trying to either cut down their stock a little bit, or just because they're just generous people. But you'll start seeing, if someone gets an address, they'll say, "Hey, they'll contact you," or they'll contact somebody who has your address, and they'll say, "Hey, can you find out if I can get her address? Go and send some samples." And you'll be like, "Oh, yeah, sure." No.
I'm okay with sending my address to anyone, because I've got a PO box for it.
Yeah, that's what I do. I have to, because in California, people just steal stuff off your porch. So I have a box that it goes to. So.
Also, I am a 23-year-old woman, and I would rather just send the PO box to people.
Well, that's understandable. But
yeah, that was a little bit of a concession, or a compromise whenever talking about doing Whiskey Tube, is have a separate thing for mailing address stuff. So the return address is that, and the send to address is that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'll have to get that. I'll have to get that from you someday, so I can send you some samples. I've got a lot of. Well, I don't know if you're into Scotch or anything like that, but I've got some decent Scotches and some decent Irishes and stuff like that too. So,
what's your favorite Scotch and Irish mash bill, Stan?
My favorite Irish is, I've got this Row & Co. this Rowan Company Irish that I picked up that was really good, and I got a sample of Two Stacks Cast Strength, which is freaking hands
Isn't that
down.
the dram in a can?
They do the dram in the can, but they have two other bottle offerings, which is just their regular, which is the same as the dram in the can, and then they've got Two Stacks Cast Strength, and the Cast Strength is freaking amazing. But I'm trying to think what else I have Irish. And then John's Lane. I love freaking John's Lane. The Powers John's Lane. I freaking love that. Scotch wise, I'm really into a lot of Alexander Murray stuff, but my overall dismiss that. My overall favorite one, and it's really weird, is that this Glendronach 15 Revival is literally one of my favorites.
Well, that's
period.
Solera, right?
Yeah, this is the re-release of it, but yeah, this is the
That's not the.
This is the Pedro Jimenez and Oloroso Sherry Cask 15 Revival, and then
so it's not a Solera.
No, it's not Solera.
Okay.
The original 15 year was lights out. The Revival, that's what you have, is still really, really good.
Yeah.
What year is yours? Do you know?
2020. I want to say 2021. It's a new.
I got their Magic year to 19, which was you read into their whole mothball thingy and all that.
Yeah.
So
I love Glendronach's, Glenlivet's. Glenmorangie was the first one I ever had, the 10, and I can sit down and drink Glenmorangie 10 all day long. And like I said, I'm really like into Alexander Murray's. I have a Tobermory 21 year that I really like. And then this is my third or fourth bottle of this Monumental from Alexander Murray that I really like. But I like the ones like Duncan, the Duncan Taylors, the people that source stuff from the different bottling, different freaking and blend them and stuff like that. I like kind of like a lot of the blends and stuff.
Gotcha.
The Langs, the Lang scotches are really good. Didn't I give you a blue spot? You know what, Ruben? I believe I haven't gone through that sample box yet, so I believe there is a blue spot in there somewhere.
I was gonna say I love green spot, and I've got a blue spot, and it's amazing, but I haven't drank very much of it. I'm a huge fan of the spots. And
well, like the
scotches, and that's Irish, obviously. The scotches, I just picked up Avalor recently, and that's amazing
really good
stuff. Amazing.
I have an Aberfeldy 21 that I like. I'm not really into peat. If it's light smoke, I'm good. But when it starts getting real heavy, I don't like it at all. Unfortunately, the first Scotch that I bought because somebody told me to buy it was Lagavulin 16.
Oh god!
it freaking killed me. But now I'm able to drink it like every once in a while, and I'm okay with it. I
just bought my first Lagavulin 16 this week, and I love it.
Yeah, and then Davilar, the Davilar sent me a Ugadal for Christmas.
Scotch Down Under's jumping in.
Hey, what's up, Ken? Oh, I'm off. Ken, are you streaming tomorrow? Because I am off. I probably would be able to come on in the morning, or morning my time, tomorrow morning. I took an extra day off just for my head. I decided it was time to take I took Friday and Tuesday off, so I get 5 days off. You only have to use two vacation days. So I got a question for Sierra because I haven't started. How'd you get into this? Because you kind of appeared out of nowhere a couple months ago in the chats of WhiskeyRN. I don't know if you were lurking for a long time.
No, I was Sierra K before that.
Oh, okay.
So I was in a lot of it's bourbon night and bourbon and getting onto some streams like that. Bourbons was the first stream I actually got on and did after hours, and because it was one of those things where they're like, hey, we're doing the pub style, and then we're about to go off of YouTube. If anyone wants to jump in, I'm not going to put anyone new on the screen until after we close YouTube down. And I jumped in on one of those. And that's where it got started, is me going in on there, and they're like, oh, wow. Number one, I look like this. And
What you
jumping
look
in
like?
on.
You look like what? You look like you're 11 years old, but I mean,
Well, I had my cabinet behind me, so they knew it wasn't one of those bots.
oh, one of those bots, like the one, or one of those people that are asking you what you recommend for an underage drinker.
Yeah, no, that was. I removed that person. I removed that person.
Yeah, I was because I just actually, you became a recommended person on my Facebook today, so I was like, okay, I follow her on YouTube and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, click a friend or whatever, and I'm like sitting there looking at it. I'm like, I did not realize that I knew you were young, but I didn't know you were 23 years young. And I was like, wow, she's literally a couple years,
half your age, Stan.
Thanks a lot, DMC. But remember, you've already said you're older than I am. What's really sad is I do have a son that's 31 years old, and
I've got a daughter that's 33
grandson.
years old. So.
Yeah, and a grandson that's 10. So,
My mom was born in 1980.
oh my god!
Whoa.
That's when my wife was born.
I was 21 years old in 1980. No,
I was
I'm not.
5.
No, I was 11. I'm
No,
sorry.
you weren't, Stan.
I was 11. I just automatically went to freaking. When I was 11, I mean, I'm freaking in like 5th grade, and freaking when her mom was born.
So, and my dad was born in 68.
Brew Baker Maker. He was
So,
setting fires in Kentucky, man. I'm always gonna remember that shit. You were there. I said you were there when he was setting the fires in the backyard in Kentucky.
Who
I
was
don't remember.
fires?
Wait, what?
Who?
Your dad. When you came in March to where we were at.
Oh.
You, Ben, Jeffrey Wack, all of us. He was
Yes.
our fire starter.
I
Oh, wait.
gotcha.
So she was okay. So what? She was. So when you guys did the pics with Jason and stuff, she was there too, or?
No,
On the air?
so ironically, my first time in Kentucky was the week that I met her and her dad. So it was like the first week of March.
I
And-
don't think you met my dad.
I didn't meet your dad. Like,
Well,
really?
you plus. I will say this: if you met my dad, it has nothing to do with me, because I was in foster care and was removed at the age of 14 from my
Okay.
dad. So there is absolutely no way.
So who's
Congratulations. Panic attack has started.
Ernie?
No, yeah, Darrell, Ernie Brubaker and Caitlin Brubaker. Caitlin just got her doctorate. She's a.
Oh, you just met Ernie and Caitlin.
You
Oh,
met,
am
you
I
met
allowed
Ernie and
to
Caitlin,
open up
not
right now?
Sierra.
That's what I'm doing. Apologies.
it's not as you know what, when you said Ernie, I'm just like, go, okay, I can see it because Caitlin does
The whole doctorate RN thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what got me.
That's what threw you off, yeah. But Caitlin just got her degree last year, also. So
That's
yes.
what it was. Because I was like, wait, you just met.
No. No.
Sorry.
Wait a second. So Independent Joe just said, to be fair, Mashbill was in the 5th grade when Jesus was born. So, and what's really bad is I can't say anything about Joe because Joe is younger than me by, I believe he's still in his mid 40s. So, but what are you saying about DMC? That's all I'm saying. I'm a freaking, DMC's your boy.
What are you
and
saying, Joe?
yeah, what are you saying about that, Joe?
What, you said you're 55? You could get that early bird special, 55, and
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're looking forward to it, aren't you, Brian?
hey, they give it to me sometimes with this.
You're right. Just by looks alone. Yes.
Just like when I was in high school, I grew the beard and walked in a liquor store and walked out, and nobody even asked for an
And
ID.
that's why Stanley's missing out on that now, man. He looks like he's like 12.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's the thing too. Is right. I've been looking for a place to go live, so I don't have to. I'm gonna go stay with my brother for a little bit. But freaking look for a place to live, and I'm this close to being able to move into senior community, but I still got 2 more years to be able to do it. Some of the places around here actually will let me stay there, but I mean, to stay in a 1-bedroom apartment in a senior community for literally $500 more than I pay right now for my condo is like, I'm not paying $2,300 a month for us 1-bedroom on the 3rd floor of a freaking senior community. I just can't do it. So I'm just going to save up my money and try to possibly find just a better place to, even if I move out of state. I might end up having to move to Kentucky or something. Who knows?
I was like, from California to Texas, there's a lot of people doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking like my son lives in. I got to go through there's like a list of people living in those states.
Nephew, son.
Yeah,
Okay.
my son lives in North Dakota, and he actually is getting ready to move into Minnesota for at some point in time. And then I've got, I know people from this community all over the place. So there's not like a place I can't go where I'm not going to be near somebody I know. I mean, I can go to Kentucky or freaking Tennessee or Michigan, and I've pretty much got almost the entire whiskey community somewhere around me. So if that, I'm thinking maybe by next summer I'm probably going to move out of state. So
No way. I'm calling it now.
well, I'm not going to move to Louisville because DMC lives there, and he's already owns that city. So I got to find another city in Kentucky to go to. Hey, DMC, do you spend any time over at Nulu at all? Or
Yeah, actually, Nulu is the closest distillery to where I live. I could walk there. It's probably about a mile from my house. Prohibition Craft Spirits, right? That's the place. Name of the place. I haven't spent any time there. No.
Really?
I need to spend some more time there. Yeah.
Well, because there's a liquor store. I want to say liquor store, but it's a green. I'm trying to think of the green something.
It's Evergreen Liquors.
The Evergreen Liquors. If you get a chance to go in there,
They're all over town actually, but okay, go ahead.
The one in Nulu, there's you know who Jack is, right? The Hood Sommelier.
Yeah.
His partner, freaking Single Barrel Snob. He actually works there.
Okay.
So if you go in there and go to the bar and stuff,
It's right. It's right there on Market Street. Yeah, I've been in there.
Tim is definitely a hands down cool dude. Oh, look at that, Glenfiddich 14. That's
bourbon barrel aged. I love that one, Sierra.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Sarah. Yeah, I got to get your address because I have the U.S. only release one of that I haven't cracked open yet. I'll have to. So when it first came to the States, the reason it was made was for the States. The Glenfiddich 14 originally was made for a U.S. only release. People liked it so much that they ended up making it a regular release. Luckily, through searching, I found a bottle for JD Bourbon Approach because he really wanted one, and then I also found one for myself. But I've been waiting for, I don't know a whole lot of Scotch people that really would care for getting a sample, but you got that Glenfiddich 14. I'd like to see what your thought on both of them side by side would be.
So I would be interested in that, yes. This is the only Scotch that I have. I have Scotch influenced things, like Andalusia is a Texas distillery that they do the Scottish style whiskey, and they import peat from Scotland to roast or whatever, smoke their grains. So it's like everything but done in Scotland, and it's peaty and taste like, it doesn't taste like steak, but it's got that umami. It's delicious.
So you're saying you have an Andalusia Striker
And a Revenant Oak. And
Okay.
a Revenant Oak cast strength.
Well, I'm sorry. I was still throwing strike.
Because the Striker is the Texas Mesquite. It's not the peated one.
Okay. So, do you have any iron roots?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're there in Texas. I figure you got to have at least one.
I have
iron
3
root.
iron roots. I've got a Saint Sally, a 107 Harbinger, and a 120 Harbinger.
Your Saints Alley, is that the port or is that the Armagnac and Cognac finish?
It
Or the
is
rum.
the port and cognac.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that good? Because I keep on seeing it out here, and it's like $70 for a bottle out here at Total Wine, and I'm just haven't pulled the trigger yet.
don't buy it from Total Wine. What the fuck? It was $55.
Well, that's the only place out here that actually has it is freaking Total Wine. So I'd have to order it from the distillery if they actually will send out.
They are very, like, the distillery is very upset with Total Wine for marking it up $20+ a bottle. Like, when I've gone to the distillery, because it's about an hour drive from me, I go and get stuff, and yes, that's a point of contention. They're like, if you can, don't buy it from there
Now, hold
because
on.
they are getting
An
so
hour
much off
drive
the top.
each way at gas prices today, that's $20. I mean,
Oh, but when I go there, the thing is, they're very generous with letting you taste different things before you buy.
Total Wine lets you taste also.
If you go to the right Total Wine in California, it's illegal for them to.
Oh, really?
They can do tastings, and they have like a certain area, but they can't do certain bourbons or whiskeys or rums or tequilas over certain proofs and stuff like that. And you can only have
That may be
you can
true.
only have
Yeah.
like a.
I know they do tastings here, but I don't know what the details are. Yeah.
But you can try any wine there. If you want to try any wine, you just go to the tasting thing and say, "I'd like to try this wine." They'll go pop a bottle for you anytime you want to. But freaking, when it comes to like spirits and stuff, above certain proofs, they're not allowed to have you do tastings. And they give you like half-ounce sample or whatever, but it's still like that's where I tasted. I'm trying to think what it was. I don't like wine. I've never been a wine person, but I want to learn. I want to drink some of the wine so I can see where the influence is on the whiskeys.
Like port and sherry and everything.
Port, sherry, the Pinots, stuff like that. Especially now that I'm into this whole Pinot Noir freaking finish thing.
Stanley, if you say Pinot one more time.
Okay, I'm from California. Suck it up. Oh, by the way, the cast strength, if anybody can get a hold of it, the cast strength Still Austin is freaking amazing for a $45 bottle.
I've got it back there, and that's good.
I thought you were going to say the Blue Run Pinot.
Fucking Blue Run doesn't have a Pinot, but freaking if they did, I'd probably buy it. No, I'm not a fan of.
All of these. Go ahead.
No, I was just like, what was that, Sierra?
Okay, after having all of these cast strength and high proof bourbons, this Glenfiddich is like, I get the apples off of it. Like, I taste that light fruit. Not the dark red fruits and cherries, but like light, refreshing fruits.
That is definitely something. I mean, I'm sure Jarrell can attest to it too. Is that scotches to bourbons? It's like a lot of scotches have that light fruit. I call them white, like the more green apple in, the freaking more white flesh fruits or the lighter flesh fruits than bourbons and stuff. Because bourbons tend to go towards the berries, the darker berries, than they do, unless you get certain ones. I mean, like certain ones you get like green apple off of really eat. I mean, like right off the bat. But the scotches tend to be a lot lighter fruit stuff. Like this, I have this Gervon. Yes. I mean, it's almost clear, but that's what it is. It's like nothing but fruit.
Lighter than what? Lighter than bourbon, sure, but
no, but it's lighter than most people's. I'm not going to say urine.
Not lighter than Irish though.
Yeah, you're right. Irish is a little bit, but this is that Gervin patent number. And this
depends on the Irish.
Really cool.
I guess I'm really dark Irish.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, I mean, like Black Barrel. Black Barrel is all as dark as any bourbon, but freaking. But most scotches are. I mean, they're.
I guess the red light up there that's like as dark as bourbon. Yes, I see you. You can.
God, that's so good.
Sleep.
See, now everybody's talking about scotches. I want to go ahead and pour.
I'm a Scotch fan. I gotta admit, and I'm finishing up with a Scotch here.
What are you pouring, Sam?
Old Pulteney 12.
You know what? I think for me, I'm going to go with. An Oban sounds good, but I think I'm going to go with just for shits.
When I was at Disney,
I'm just going to go with the Glendullan. Glendullan Singleton.
When I
haven't had it in a while.
What was that, Sarah?
When I was at Disney World in Florida, I had Oban 14 for the first time. It's so good.
That's what's amazing to me is that, like, okay, so there's a couple of scotches that I really, really like that if you go to a liquor store are extremely, well, for me, at $90 for a bottle, it's not extreme because I have, bottles that I've spent way more for. But like this Dalwhinnie, the Dalwhinnie 15, at Total Wine or any other liquor store, it's $90. But I can go to Trader Joe's and get it for $49. So I regularly go like every couple weeks and buy a new bottle when I finish off, or not a couple weeks. I'll say once a month I go buy and pick up a new bottle after I knock out the one that I have. And the other one is the Oban 14. At Costco out here, they're $59. They're not 100 to 110 like they are a lot of other places. So,
that's so good. I would get it more often if it was like $59.
Yeah, I think I've got one in a backup right now. And then when some like my friends that like Scotch, they say, "What do you recommend?" I said, "Hey, I'll bring you a bottle, and I'll go buy a bottle and give them at $59. It's like not that bad to freaking get, especially if it's like if I go over for a birthday. I was like, hey, they think it's $100 bottle. Hey, I only paid half of that. That's great. Freaking.
Hey, yeah.
And then Green Spot. I just bought Green Spots for $30 a piece instead of $60 a piece.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Costco.
I don't even like Green Spot that much.
Regular Green Spot's $50 here, not $60, but $30 is amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy. I just poured some Scotch. Put some Compass Box. I don't know if you can pick it up.
Oh, that's the Orchard. Is that Orchard? Is that Compass Box? Which one is it?
Compass Box?
It's the Hedonism Felicitas.
Oh, that's a special hedonism. Okay.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's
beautiful. Probably my favorite Scotch that I own.
I say because Compass Box, I was looking at the Orchard box because it's only like $40. I have never owned a Compass Box, but I've been looking at them because Spice Tree kind of intrigues me, and then No Names. The No Names, for some reason, I just want to get one because it says no name, and there's like it's hard to get information on some of those botters.
Yeah, see, I've got the Artisan, whatever, and the Spice Tree intrigues me also. But from what I've read, it's not what it used to be. So
yeah, this bottle right here is crazy.
That's probably true of everything, right? It's not what it used to be.
That cast strength open, excuse me, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, and the other thing is too is like Japanese whiskeys. Freaking, I mean, I've started to delve a little bit into Japanese whiskeys and a little bit into Indian whiskeys like Paul John and Emerald and some of those, they're definitely interesting. Interesting. I'll leave it at that.
Do you like them though?
Japanese whiskeys, Nika from the barrel. I like. Whiskey Crusader sent me they said, hey, let's do a flight one night. And I was like, okay, cool, no problem. They sent me 16 samples for a flight. And I still have some of them half, but I went through the whole Nika line of Nika coffee, Nika days, stuff like that. Nika from the barrel for $70 to $80 is a really good Japanese. I did have, I'm trying to think what it is. Toki is Suntory. So the Hibiki to Suntory, that I like a lot, but it's just expensive as hell. Yamasaki, I had a 12 sample, and that was really good. But then when HBR told me how much he paid for the 18, I was like, well, I'll stay away from Japanese whiskeys for it.
Oh, HBR, some of those bottles they've been showing off are just crazy.
Yeah, and it's because Josh's
crazy.
Josh's cousin is freaking super rich, uber rich, so he can buy freaking $15,000 bottles. Yeah, .com rich. Yeah. Holy crap! That freaking what was the one that they just did the other day? It was $25,000 a bottle, and they sent the last third of a bottle to them to try.
Yeah, they did one more, I think. But yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, they're on Jarrell Stewart level when it comes to. No, I'm just kidding. Jarrell gave me a dirty look, I don't get it. So. Oh, that's the Revenant. And so, is that heavy peat, or is that?
This one,
see anyone.
I don't have a lot of experience to tell you if it's heavy peat.
Revenant.
Yeah, I have avoided peat like the plague, Sierra. I've drank a lot of scotch in the last 2 years. No peated whatsoever, except for maybe some, Johnny Walker or something. But
this is better than Johnny Walker.
I have just started dipping my toe into the peat, so I've got I bought I think I said a while ago, I bought a Lagavulin 16 this week. A couple weeks ago, I bought a another peated one. So I've been buying some peated ones. So
I've got this one right here is peated, but as far as with Johnny Walker Black, it doesn't have the musty. It's got some of the peat, but it's not musty like that.
Yeah, Johnny Walker though wise, when it comes to the smokiness of it, until you get into the green or the reserve, where they got a lot of koila in it, you really don't get a whole lot of smoke. And the green, I'm not a smoky guy, but freaking the koila that's in freaking the 15 is not really super strong, and that green label 15 is so freaking good. But I think it's better than anything else that Johnny Walker puts out. And I'm not paying $200 for a blue label. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, the one I couldn't think of was Port Charlotte. I bought a Port Charlotte recently. I haven't opened it yet. Now the Lagavulin I've been sipping on, and I'm okay with it. But you mentioned Coahuila there, Stanley. I do have a Scarabus, which is I think non-distiller, produced, but I'm pretty sure it's a Coahuila. So the Scarabus is.
Have you opened it yet?
Oh yeah, I've been sipping on that, and it's as peated as the Lagavulin, and totally different. I mean, and I like the Lagavulin better, I must admit. I mean, the Lagavulin 16 better than Scarabus, so yeah.
I saw Darrell get up, and I really thought he was going to grab a Johnny Walker Blue.
Oh, you seen it?
I thought that's what he was getting up to grab. When Maxwell mentioned it.
Yeah. That bottle's been sitting there, and it's not even like a regular release. It's a liter, which they don't sell here in the States. It was like a, what do they call it? The duty free. I got it from the liquor store that was selling like duty free stuff. And that thing's been sitting there forever. I don't drink Johnny. It tastes like, if you can think of what a rubber tire would taste like, that's what I get on Johnny with. And
I'm not saying that Johnny Walker Blue is bad. It's just that out of the only thing I haven't tried is double black, but I've tried a sample of reserve, a sample of gold label, green label, and all stuff. Good. But the green label is really good for what Johnny Walker puts out.
That's probably the one that I haven't had. I haven't had a green label, but I had everyone.
I'm sorry. This one actually, this is my second bottle, but this high rye.
Yeah, how is that, Stan?
I love it to death. Freaking, it's one of those ones for like what it is. It's $29. Okay. And for Johnny Walker, $29. It's not as good as 15. But this is
Scotch though. I mean,
it's a blended. Okay, so it's a blended Scotch, but it's also wheated, which is very interesting.
Wheated or rye?
It's wheated.
So it's a high rye wheated.
Don't ask me. I just know it says richest round blend of whiskeys crafted from rye, barley, and wheat.
Show me.
Married with single flame.
I've been seeing that everywhere, and I've been like, "What? WTF? What is this stuff?" You know.
So for $29, you know what, DMC, I'll send you a sample so you don't spend $30 on it and not like it. I can send you a sample of it. It's not that. I myself personally, it's one of those ones where it's like, if I just want something that's Scotch, that's blended or whatever, just something when I come home from work that's low proof, that's freaking I like, and I love normal rye whiskeys. Then I go. That's why I've went through a bottle of it, because I'll come home, pour 2 ounces, sip it while I'm doing whatever when I'm winding down from work or whatever.
Well, I have no doubt that I'll like it. I've been eyeing it in the store, and I think I'll probably like that, but I just haven't figured out what it is.
Yeah. So this right here is what I got at Christmas, and I still haven't opened it because I wanted to do video with it.
Oh, I got that 2 Christmases ago.
So you got the gold and the platinum and all that in there. They had the
reserve and the blue.
Well, it's got an 18-year in there, and the 18 years actually really is pretty good too.
Yeah, so black, double black, gold label reserve, 18, and blue label.
Yeah, I like the reserve and the 18 the best out of all of those.
Yeah, the 18 and reserve is probably the 2 best out of those. I haven't had double black yet, but I've had black. Truthfully, what I would do if I were you, Sierra, before you do a video on it is I'd go buy a little freaking 50 mil of red. Mm-hmm. And see how drastically different it is than anything else in that box. And then I don't think that they do 50 mils of green. I've never seen a 50 mil of green, but you're in Texas. They have 50 mils of everything there, it seems like.
Yes, we do.
But
I've got a bottle of green. The green is good.
Yeah. So all right, if you can hold off for a little bit, I can go get a bottle of green tomorrow and send you a sample of that one. So you could do like the full line, the full line short of specialty freaking Johnny Walkers, because White Walker Sex, the red, the other Game of Thrones bottle is not great. Jane Walker's okay. It's not great, but it's not for what it is. It's what it is.
Isn't it like cool that it was blended by a woman? Wasn't that like its whole thing?
Yeah, and it's not. It's like I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's great. It's Johnny Walker. I mean, it falls into that. It's not reserve, and it's not 15, but it's better than black. I can honestly say that. But like I said, I never had a double black. So.
Oh yeah, he's got it right there.
Jane Walker, right?
Yeah, Jane Walker.
Yeah. So this is a blended malt. It's not a blend. I mean, it is a blended malt, but it's a blend of single malts, right? And yeah, the history of it is that the number one blend in this was a woman-owned distillery. I forget what it was, which one it was, but Johnny Walker's bought them up, obviously. But well, actually, it says Emma Walker was the master blender, so her name is actually Walker. So
There you go.
but there was some distillery that her husband owned that he passed away, and she inherited it, but she kept it going, and she was like the number one woman-owned distiller in Scotland. And this is a blend, so, but I think the number one blend is her blend, and there's a couple other of Johnny Walker's blends in there, but they're all single malts, so it is a blend of malts. So good stuff. And the green label is a blended malt also. So I think this and the green label are kind of on the same theoretical level, but this has no peat in it whatsoever. This is all Speyside, and the green label has a little bit of malt in it, a little bit of peat in it. So yeah.
Do we have any High West fans in here?
I like their bourbons.
So this high country was like a limited edition thing that came out a few months ago. You can still find it places, but the thing is that the high country. I just saw this the other day at a store that normally doesn't have a lot of egregious freaking markups for $400 freaking dollars.
It's a steal, no?
That sounds pretty egregious.
Yeah, but I'm saying this is a place that normally, okay, say like this, I bought this bottle at $100, okay, so which is what the retail was on it when I bought it. So I bought the bottle for $100, but the store that I normally go to, like say they have a barrel proof Elijah Craig. Normally it's like $60, say 60-ish around most of the place I go to. When they mark it up, they don't mark it up past like say an 80 and 85. They don't really go really high on it when they start getting low. But this bottle went from $100 where I bought it from them originally to now they have like 3 bottles on the shelf and they're selling for $400 freaking dollars a piece. I'm like,
Are they selling or are they sitting?
well, he's sold one and he has 3 left.
Yeah, Stanley bought one.
No, not for $400. I didn't. I haven't even opened the one I bought to begin with yet, so I don't even know if I like it. I just bought it because it was one of the High Wests I didn't have. The other one is like Valley. I need to get a hold of a Valley Tan and a couple other really hard to find ones, but I have a bunch of the finished ones. I have a bunch of. I mean, Yippee-ki-yay. I have multiple Yippee-ki-yays from different batches from multiple. I've got, I think, 2 left.
Hell, they just continued that 2 years ago.
Excuse me.
And then I have the original brew ryes before they re-released them at the distillery. Like this is a 2017, I think.
That's a
Those are
beautiful
2018
bottle.
brew rye. Stuff like that. I'm a High West fan.
I'm hunting one of those. A Blue Rye.
So if you actually DMC, if you hit up Adam, Campfire, yeah, I have Campfire. I'm looking for a Campfire finish right now because they're really rare.
Right.
I've got like 3 or 4 finished on that one, and then I've got like I think 6 finished on Double Rye. But the Brew Rye, if you reach out to Adam, DMC, Mr. Whiskey Shits, they'll be making a trip up to High West here pretty soon with him, Adriana, and Mike Stahl here in the next few weeks. He might be able to pick you up a Brew Rye because it's a distillery only one now.
All right. Yeah. I saw one last year. I mean, like less than a year ago, I was up in Alaska and I saw one on the shelf. But the problem was I picked up like 4 other bottles up there and I'm like, I'm pressing my luck. I can't fly back with this many bottles. So I didn't pick it up, but
Yeah. So let's see. What do I want to make my last pour tonight?
Campfire is actually
the
what
nose
got
of
me.
this Jane Walker is very nice, very nice.
Oh no, it smells great. I'm just saying, for me, it doesn't like. From what I've tried, what I've been able to sample, bottles I own, it's good, and it's not expensive at all. I think it's like $35 or $40 maybe.
Yeah,
at the most for the bottle.
$35, yeah.
So for what it is, it's definitely worth buying the bottle. I just don't own one because when I went back to buy one, they were out. Just like I don't want to own Fire and Ice, and I don't want to own White Walker.
All of the Game of Thrones one, I haven't even looked at those. I mean, I hear you talking about them. I never even looked at any of the Game of Thrones scotches and stuff.
You know what? Truthfully, if you want to go out and if you want to game it, if you decide that you get these Game of Thrones edition scotches that they did outside of Johnny Walker, but like this is the House Tully, Glendule, Singleton. I bought it because they had it on sale for like $25, and I was like, okay, well, I've never had anything.
Well, hell, that sounds like a steal.
Yeah, so I said I never had one from Glendule.
Any scotch for $25. I mean, you can't. I mean, you can't even buy a blended scotch for that.
Right. So one of the stores that myself and Big Vic and a couple others frequent, called High Times, were selling a bunch of these. And they were selling at like $25 a piece for these ones. They were selling some of the other ones like the trying to think. There's like 7 or 8 of them. They were selling them like the most expensive one was like $50.
What's your cat's name, Brian?
Gizmo.
Gizmo. Oh, Brian, I have to send you a website I saw today that was really cool. It was a website about how dogs help with PTSD. It's a veteran / first responder website. And they do like bracelets and shirts and everything else, but there's a whole like really cool story on there about how the money from their profits all go to getting people that are suffering from PTSD, getting them therapeutic dogs to help them out. The very first thing I thought of, because of your relationship with your dog, was Brian. The very first I saw PTSD and I saw dog and I was like, it's Brian. I gotta go back on the website. I'm not saying it. I think it's heroes.com.
Yeah. Sure. I know. I'm familiar with it.
Yeah. So.
Okay, you guys. So it is almost 1 a.m. nighttime. And we
have to work
7
tomorrow?
people.
Do you have to work tomorrow?
I work night shifts, so even if I did, I wouldn't go in until 6:45 p.m. But I don't. But I'm just saying that with it being an almost 3-hour stream, I want to go ahead and take it off of YouTube at this point to just do back room. So of the 7 people who are watching, if you want to jump in, the link's active and the link will stay active even while we are off YouTube. Like the link still will work. So if anyone wants to jump in, like I said, I got started with WhiskeyTube by jumping into an after hours, off of YouTube stream. So if anyone wants to jump in, I won't put you on until after we get off. But here in the next couple of minutes, we're gonna go ahead and end it. Okay.
All right. Yeah,
I'll go ahead and end it with. Go ahead.
I was gonna say my last pour is gonna be this Redemption.
Yeah.
10-year.
Yeah, I said my last pour was going to be the Old Pulteney, but now I'm drinking the Jane Walker. So.
All right, so I'm about to take it off of YouTube. So everyone, cheers.
Cheers.